What's up? And guess what? Just as I show up, get to witness another sloppy Mahomes interception, and the New York Giants have the football on a goal line stand. What's up, Jason? How's it going? Sorry I'm late. Sorry we're late. Sorry the gang is late. Sorry Mahomes was late to throw more interceptions, but he did in the first drive of this game. Exactly what everyone's talked about. And he does it in the first drive. Same old, a Giants fan. Ben don't break, baby. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We're here. Monday Night Football. And since we're on a commercial, it's a perfect time. If you guys want to play Prize Picks along with us, please do. Here's how you do it. Patrick Mahomes, over or under 4.5 touchdowns. Over. Easy. He's obviously the best quarterback in the league. What is up, everyone? It's Mike on the mic here, and you may remember me or may recognize me from the hit show Friday Night Wars and Mike's Film Room right here on the Warzone Sports Network. And I am here to inform you of our partnership with Prize Picks. Now, no, we didn't just partner with Prize Picks because of the large Brinks truck that they backed into our backyards. We also play Prize Picks, and it's a tool that we can use to interact with you guys. You guys can compete against us. And in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to participate in the Prize Picks competitions right here on the Warzone Sports Network. So first things first, you want to head to your favorite internet browser or head to the App Store or whatever phone that you operate. And you either type in prizepicks.com on the internet side, or you can download the Prize Picks app today. Once you download the app or visit the website, it's easy as clicking start playing, and you're going to see a chance for you to sign up to your account. Once you fill in all your information and you've created your account, just click the deposit button up in the corner. And here's where you will deposit the amount that you would wish to play with. You can enter a custom amount in this little box that says $10 here. Once you select the amount that you would like to deposit and play with, make sure you look for the promo code box. It's going to be small. It's not on my screen because I've already used the promo code Warzone. WARZONE. Warzone is the promo code you need to use, and Prize Picks is going to match your deposit up to $100. So if you put down $20 to play with on prizepicks.com, they're going to give you another $20 to use, so you have $40 total dollars to submit your Prize Picks this week. Once you've deposited with the code Warzone, you can scroll through and look through all the options you have as far as Prize Picks. If I want to put down that Zeke is going to have over 58.5 rushing yards this week, I can select Ezekiel Elliott, go to my current entry, and select over for Ezekiel Elliott to go over that rushing yards amount. Once you've selected all the entries you'd like to place in for this weekend's action NFL football or any sport that you'd like to play, choose between whether you want to do flex play or power play. Each one pays differently, and click place entry. You can go to the top of the browser and select My Entries, and it's going to show you all of your entries. If you screenshot these entries and send them to us on the Warzone Sports Network Instagram page, we will actually feature your entries on the show, on the live streams, on the pregame and postgame talks, and root for your Prize Picks to succeed right along with you. As you can see, it's super simple to hop on here and play Prize Picks. I can't wait to see your entries and compete against you so you can get more correct. Now, back to whoever's hosting this show. Hopefully it's me. That means that you're being entertained. Everyone always asks me, Mike, why do you hate on Danny Dimes so much? This is fucking why I hate on Danny Dimes so much. He just steps back after his defense just got him interception and just slings one straight at a linebacker like a dummy. Danny dumps. Yeah, Danny Dimes has taken the field and already taken a dump in the first quarter here and has gifted the Chiefs with a redo at this goal line, which his defense already stood up once. We'll see if they stand again. Good luck. Some dude wearing number 40 is running the ball. That's how desperate the Chiefs have gotten at running back. It's a rainstorm, but with a 4 in there. Are you a Chiefs fan? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Same old. How you feeling, man? Pick very early on in the game. Even a punt there. You just keep momentum, pin him back, make him drive the whole length of the field. Steps back and makes a bad read and gives them an easy interception. I will say that. I was going to put the over on a Daniel Jones interception too, but I didn't get it in time. I got to be quicker, or stop procrastinating and do it earlier. I would have had it already. Anyways, Chiefs get the ball back here. They're on the goal line already. 2nd and goal. All right, so you're rooting for the Chiefs. I'm rooting against the Chiefs. You can see the apparel in my background. Not quite the Chiefs fan, but we can be respectable rivals here. And I can tell you at least I root for your whole team to stay healthy. How about that? Give you some positivity. Patrick Mahomes stepping back, getting chased by a large man. Couldn't get him. So we're going to have a 3rd and goal here. Another 3rd and goal. Let's see if Mahomes throws another pick. That last pick was another one where he's trying to do too much. There's no one open. He just tries to fire it into a crowd of people, bounces off someone's helmet, and gets intercepted. Seen too many of those. So let's see. 2nd red zone opportunity for the Chiefs. Let's see how they handle it. 3rd and goal again. I've got little graphics to talk about all the other games. Not all the other games, just a couple of highlights as well. There goes Mahomes. And he finds Tyreek Hill for the touchdown. Here. I'll play this little video. I'm not going to dance. Notice how I didn't move?
It's a touchdown.
Tony? Yeah.
The touchdown, Michael.
Mahomes the hill.
I have Mahomes. I have Mahomes in a league.
Okay, so you're happy. I mean, he already got you -2 points very quickly.
Well, I'm super desperate in that league too, so I'm hoping for a huge day because I need to sell him. I'm 2-6.
Boy.
I have had injuries to Montgomery, injuries to Kareem Hunt. I drafted Robbie Anderson. It's been tough. Kyle Pitts started the season really slow. So
took a hit this weekend.
Yeah, last week I should have won. Patrick Mahomes laid an egg. So I need him to have a big week, and I need to try and get a 2-for-1 deal to have any shot at making the playoffs in that league. But, Mike, you'll be happy to know this. In my new setup, you are a full 8.5 seconds ahead of me.
What?
Yep. I'm no longer the man from the future.
This is the best moment of my life. Although, Tony, unlike you, this entire time we've known each other, I won't be a jerk, and I'll pause my stream so that way we're in line.
Mike, I wasn't... Listen to me. I'm not a jerk. How was I supposed to pause my stream? It's called cable television.
Use technology and pay for a little bit more to be able to pause.
Oh, get out of here. I don't do that.
What is this?
Look at this. Bodo coming in hot.
This ain't 2007 anymore, Tony. You can pause your game. You can pause it. What are you doing?
You can. Here's what I need even more.
Yeah, you look more professional now.
I need
Bodo!
Bodo, what's going on? How are you, brother? This cord is going to trip me. I'm going to end up falling down and look like a bigger asshole than I already do.
I like the setup.
Yeah, because now I got the whole range. I got the game right here. Yeah. I got Mike. I got the comments section. I got my boy Bodo on a long trip in the back of his cab, just pulling over to watch some football. What is this?
Tony's about to tell us
that he has a landline. I'll tell you about landlines.
Yes.
You know what? You never had these problems. You never had sit, sport, please, cut, never had that problem on a landline. Ever. Dude, okay, let's have a real moment. Let's have a real chat, people.
Yeah, we need to stop making fun of landlines and have a real chat here.
Yeah, no, we don't need to talk about landlines. We need to talk about Daniel Dimes. His time is come to an end.
Finally, someone agrees with me.
I'm with you. I tried so hard to be like, hey, we got to give him time. He's going to be fine. That first play of the game, while I was getting ready, is absolute garbage.
I'll see how the second play goes, because I wouldn't be surprised to see an absolute garbage second play.
Now, am I a bit emotionally tied to him because I have two of my matchups riding on him having a big performance? Yeah, I'm a little tied up in this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'll admit it.
I also put out a guarantee on this very channel that he was going to get everybody 30 fantasy points, and I don't want him making me look bad because I'm a fool who just woke up and said Danny Dimes is getting 30 points tonight. Nothing else, but it was from the gut. Here we go.
How's your Halloween, Tony?
Jogging onto the field. Danny looks good. Here he is.
Here he is.
Uniform looks clean. That's good. Still got time to slide and dirty it up. Kadarius Toney. My Halloween was great. As you can tell, I've eaten too much candy. I'm all jacked up. All jacked up. I take it you didn't do your 8-second delay, Mr.
I'm doing it now.
Look how magnanimous I am. I'm not going to let you know that Danny threw another interception on his first two passes of the game. Oh, my goodness, Michael.
You really thought it was, didn't you?
You had me. I mean, it wasn't a good pass. Don't get me wrong. Chiefs fan in here. We got the rainstorm in the house. Like there's, you don't even need to cheer. You don't really think you guys could lose this game, do you? I tell you what, if the Chargers had him on their schedule, I would not be worried at all.
I would be worried. I'm worried about anyone at this point with the Chargers. Still in the hotel. Oh, he's on vacation till tomorrow. He ain't driving around nowhere.
Oh, that's a good life. I wonder where he's at. I bet he's somewhere in like middle of the country, somewhere in like Ohio. On vacation.
Doesn't sound like a vacation spot. I think he's in Florida.
I don't think he actually literally means like he's, taking the family to Disney World. I think he means like, I'm on vacation. Like I don't have to work.
Oh.
Didn't somebody said he's like a long haul trucker or something? Come on, Danny. 3rd and 10.
Giants should get Josh Rosen or Cam Newton. Anything's an upgrade at this point. 4th and 5. We'll get the punt unit out there.
What a bum.
You can't curse the Chargers, same old. They're already cursed. You can't curse something that's already cursed. What do you think this is? But I will send you the link.
I don't even want to talk about the Chargers right now. We'll save that for Friday.
Exactly. Well, I pulled up the other games if you want to talk about them, Tony, except for the Chargers.
Yeah, I do. I want to talk about that. Omar put it in here. I want to talk about this right here, this Von Miller. I'm all about that.
Let's talk about these games first, then we'll talk about Von Miller since we're here. What's your reaction? This one
right here.
It's nice
to see a punt that doesn't get taken back by Gunnar Olszewski 29 yards on the sideline.
Did you see the Patriots? Did you see what Gunnar did to us last year?
Yeah. No,
he did it again.
I sent you a text message. The Chargers are going to make this guy a freaking Hall of Famer.
I know. Single-handedly.
Yeah.
We got Same Old Sports in here. What's up, Same Old?
Why don't you say these old jokes to my face, Same Old Sports?
My brain doesn't work as fast as my fingers. I can't do that.
Put that graphic back up. Let's talk about.
Let's get into this.
I do have.
Same old. I need you to bring the heat because we're gonna clip these. But reaction to this game here: the Saints upset the Buccaneers. I call it an upset. The Saints are 5-2, so they are solid this year and a lot better than a lot of people thought. But they lose Jameis Winston obviously in the game. What's your reactions to this, guys? I mean, it's a big win for the Saints, but losing Jameis is a big deal.
Yeah, I saw the play. His knee bent in like such a weird way.
Yeah,
it looked painful. But Tom Brady always loses like these type of games in the regular season. Games in which like you wouldn't think he would lose it, but there's always a chance. And for the only like rare times I can think of, Tom Brady didn't come up clutch for this team. I mean, the game should have never come down to this. The Buccaneers had a big lead to start this game, and then they let Trevor Siemian come into the game and mount a comeback, which should have never happened. But still, towards the end of that game, Tom Brady just didn't come up clutch for them.
Okay, several things. Same old. The way you feel about Wilt Chamberlain is the way that your kid's generation is going to feel about Tom Brady. They're going to be like, Tom Brady, there was minus 7 seconds and Tom Brady let it. And you'd be like, wait, how was there negative time on the clock? And Tom Brady took the team down the field and scored? What are we playing with these European soccer rules? Okay. I saw a tweet yesterday and it said, we own Tom Brady. In the regular season,
Did he freeze?
Tony freezes his new setup and ruins the entire clip. Now I got to do editing, Tony. Thanks a lot. Anyways. Oh, wait, he's back. He's back. Continue that take like it never happened. I'm going to edit it out, Tony.
I can't. I've lost all hope. No, basically what I was saying was that somebody went online and said, we own Tom Brady in the games that don't matter. It's like owning the guest house, right? Like I own the mansion out front. You own the studio with a cheap bathroom and a little kitchenette in there. Like you guys get the regular season games. As long as this guy wins when it matters, that's all that matters. Like he still has another chance to get him in the regular season. It is kind of annoying when the defense is, well, he didn't have AB and Gronk left the game. And it's like, he still had Mike Williams and Chris Godwin and Leonard Fournette. Like, it's not like he was playing with nobody out there. Like he's not running around. So like, I don't think it was an upset. I don't honestly think that there's that much of a downgrade from Trevor Siemian to Jameis Winston. You might even have somebody that might even be a little, less risky with the football. Just kind of get it done. Tony, get ready to lose your Felke. Stop it. I played Felke in fantasy basketball this week, and I'm already smoking him. I'm like 700 points ahead of him in the league. I'm 2-0. My team's like, I move so much better than
Nothing to worry about.
Oh, yeah, and Felke, how is Kyle Kuzma doing? Because I think he's averaging like 13 boards and 16 points a game, and your Canadian friend Wiggins not doing so hot.
11.6.
Yeah, get it right, Tony. 11.6.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want to say.
Anyways, it was one of those games that happen to every single good team every single season. You go on the road against a division rival that kind of has your number. Remember, the Saints swept them in the regular season last year, but come playoff time, Tom Brady buckled down and took care of business, and I expect the same this year. Not too panicked about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think it's a big up to the Saints defense to hold Tampa to 27 and then also to get the clutch interception at the end of the game to put it away. Green Bay, Arizona. This is the Thursday night game. What are you guys thinking about the Packers? The Bucs losing. The Rams won, obviously, but with the Bucs losing and the Packers beating the Cardinals, are the Packers the best team in the NFC right now? Should they be ranked number one? What do you think, Samold?
I'll take this one first. I don't know how to. Well, obviously this one's impressive. They were down most of their main wide receivers. They had to go to Winfrey and another Rodgers that I didn't even know they had on their roster, and also Rob Tonyan went out this game with a knee injury. So it's an impressive win, even though towards the end of the game they did. It looked like they were trying to lose that game when you're at the half-yard line, 4 downs, you can't just seem to get into the end zone. But for terms where the Packers are ranked, full strength, I think they're one of the best teams in the NFC. They could go up against Tampa. I don't know about the Rams, especially with their new acquisition of Von Miller and that offensive line, who pretty much everyone just seems to be rotating in for that offensive line. So as of right now, I don't think they can compete with the likes of the Buccaneers and the Rams, but full strength, I think they have a fighting chance.
They got Aaron Rodgers, so obviously they're in it. He's the second best quarterback to ever play in Green Bay, so he's pretty good. I would say this about the Packers. I think it tells me a little bit more about the Cardinals. Like if you start adding up some of the wins that teams get, you start remembering how things shook out.
4-10. Sorry.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm sure whatever it was very relevant and needed to be clarified at that moment. Kyler Murray is always going to be an issue as far as like as soon as he loses his legs, he doesn't necessarily need to be able to run, but he needs to be able to be mobile, move out of the pocket. I love that they're getting the ball back. Same old, your defense is playing great.
Yeah, it is 4-10 when I interrupted you.
it's not really that shocking that loss. Like, okay, if I told you that the Green Bay Packers had to go to like Los Angeles and play, or they had to go to Tampa and play at the end of the year, like you would still be taking those other teams. Mm-hmm. So until they're like the clear favorite, game's going to be at Lambeau, NFC Championship game, then maybe we can talk about it. But it feels a little, it feels like the same thing we've watched 2 years in a row. The 49ers are going to come in and steamroll them in the run game, defense, or the Bucs are going to do the same thing. I know it feels a little bit different. Maybe that's because Aaron Rodgers is rocking a mullet, and I'm a fan of the mullet, but I don't know. I wouldn't go that way.
Yeah, I'm actually probably going to be putting Green Bay at number 1 in my power ranks, and it's because of the way they won to me. They've shown, obviously, throughout the last 10 years, and anytime they have had Aaron Rodgers on the field, that they can walk in and win a shootout when they're at full strength. But to walk in and win a ground and pound defensive battle against one of the better offenses in the NFL right now, that was a statement by Green Bay that they can almost execute any game plan necessary when it comes playoff time. And if they are healthy, I think they're going to be one of the teams to beat in the NFC along with Tampa and LA. And I think it's going to be closer to equal than a lot of people want to give the Packers credit for. And of course, people don't like Rodgers because of everything that Rodgers does off the field as far as being whatever you think of him. But I think I'm going to put the Packers at number 1 in the NFL in my power ranks this week. Pretty high.
But Bodo here is talking about Dallas. Like, Dallas is doing it with defense. They're doing it with backup quarterbacks. I don't know if that's your next transition or not.
That is.
But, like,
it's genius. Dallas Cowboys in primetime last night. The Vikings do it again. Lose to Cooper Rush and company. Cedric Wilson was bringing out all the stops, throwing the ball around as well. All the receivers were playing really well for Dallas, and they just came out there and took care of business without their superstar quarterback, Dak Prescott. What do you think? Same old about your rival team. 6-1, despite not having Dak.
I mean, if we want to talk about this game specifically, this game was boring from start to finish. It got a little bit more interesting towards the end, but it was so boring that me and Jay came up with the idea to do a fantasy football draft in the middle of this game. So that made it more entertaining. But the Cowboys as a whole, their defense has stepped up a lot more than what I expected. I expect their defense to be around 20th in the league, but they're playing better, especially with who am I trying to think of? Gregory, what's his name? Gregory something.
Randy Gregory?
Randy Gregory, yeah. He's been one of their better players on defense, rushing the passer. And then obviously Trayvon Diggs with the picks, although he does turn around and get burnt some other plays, he makes up for it in takeaways, which is, I guess, more important. And then their offense, what I expect it to be, they have 3 wide receivers. Even though Michael Gallup is out, they have 3 wide receivers that can get over 1,000 yards a season, then Cedric Wilson. And then also with that offensive line back, Zeke has been a lot better than he was last season. So, yeah, this Cowboys team is rolling on all cylinders.
It's their year, okay. Tony?
Yeah, I'm stressed out. Like, this is 2 weeks in a row. Last week I put my faith in two leagues in Jameis's hands, and this week I put it in Daniel Dimes' hands. I really got to upgrade the quarterback position in some of these leagues. Anyways, Phil K, I hope you're messing around with your fantasy basketball team right now. The Cowboys are really good. Like, they're going to get back to Marcus Lawrence, and they're playing really good football. Like, Dalvin Cook's on that team still, right, in Minnesota? And all of a sudden I'm watching, I'm like, what happened to Dalvin Cook? I didn't really get to see a lot of the game. I was handing out trick-or-treating candy and being father of the year. I only do it a couple times a year, so I try not to set that precedent. You know what I'm saying? 2 things happened. One, Cooper Rush earned himself a future head coaching position for the Dallas Cowboys last night. Because, look at it. Redhead, he claps really well. Jerry loves him. He will be Jason Garrett in 25 years. When he retires, he will be there. The other thing is, Mike, how many people in that pool reached out to you and said, oh, Dak's out, I need to change my pick? Did people try and change their pick?
I changed my pick, Tony. I changed my pick.
It's kind of my fault because I reminded him.
Pick right here. Because Kirk Cousins in primetime is a terrible idea. I don't care if he does get Cooper Rush. Kirk Cousins in primetime, for whatever reason, I can't explain it, because he's a good NFL quarterback. He is horrible on primetime. And he did it again last night. A couple of the throws I saw, they were like short. He had Justin Jefferson on a couple like plays across the middle of the field. I'm like, who's that going to, man? You're too good to be missing these players.
Daniel Jones just got lucky that Reed Sorensen sucks. He just threw one straight up for him, and Sorensen sucks at it. But yeah, I'm rooting for the Cowboys this year. I had a 10-11 win projection on them. You guys lost your mind saying I was a little crazy for saying the Cowboys were easily going to win the East. And sure enough, they're easily going to win the East. Let's move on to the second to last game. My favorite game of the weekend because my own team stunk up the joint in Los Angeles. Mike White. Like to see a guy with a great first name succeeding and laying down as a victor in the Jets end zone right here in this shot. This is my favorite picture of the season so far, ladies and gents. 34-31 upset. Jets not walk in, but they welcome Cincy for this upset. Samuel, what was your reaction? Touchdown?
Is it? Roundabout.
No, I'm just doing my Mike White impression. That's all. Right. I'm behind you guys. Mike White.
Well, this Jets offense looked a lot more dynamic than it usually does, which is interesting, seeing as when they have a backup quarterback, their offense becomes a little bit more interesting and more like creative plays start being used. But Mike White, he came in, did what he needed to do, although he did those 2 interceptions.
One wasn't his fault. Make sure you say that.
one wasn't his fault, but he came back, he rallied. The Bengals defense was shocking after just blowing out the Ravens, holding them to 17 points. They give 34 to the Jets. Joe Burrow started late. Let's go Booker. Anyway, lost my whole train of thought there. Joe Burrow started off bad, started getting better towards the end, which you don't need to do against the Jets. When you play against a bad team, you start beating them early, and that way you beat them into submission. And yeah, Jets went out there and did everything they were supposed to. Michael Carter had a great game on the ground as well as receiving. Keenan Cole almost had the catch of the year, but then didn't count. So yeah, pretty good, all-around good game from the Jets.
So here's my question, Tony. Do you think it's a coincidence that their best player, Mike Carter, and their second best player, Mike White, balled out, and they're both named Mike? Or do you think that it just the name brings some greatness to these players?
Well, Michael, I don't think there's any doubt in the name Michael being great, right? It's a biblical thing.
Of course.
Sunday, they're here. They were captured. They were possessed, my friend, by the power of the Lord. They played well. That's what I'm saying, okay? It is nice that the Jets finally got a franchise quarterback in the 2021 draft. It's too bad that they had to also draft Zach Wilson because they probably could have got a nice player or traded down or whatever.
Dude,
White season, the future.
We need to keep this narrative going. In that 32-man league, Mike White is my quarterback. And I want him to play the rest of the season now. And if he does, I'll stick with him the rest of the season. Go ahead, Jets fans. Demand Zach Wilson out of there, your second overall pick. Let's get him out. Mike White season. I'm in.
The smile on Saleh's face when they asked him, is he starting next week after they just traded for a veteran, Joe Flacco? And he was like, yeah, he's starting next week. Like, here's what's going to happen. We're going to have an RG3 versus Kirk Cousins situation. Do I think Mike White's going to go on and be tremendous and great and whatever else? No, probably not. He might not even start more than like next week's game ever again. But in the back of Saleh's head is always going to be a couple of nice performances. He filled in admirably last week, and we joked about it. Now he filled in this game, and he beats the Bengals. To me, the Jets they're ahead of schedule with a lot of young talent. If you look at it, they play up to their competition, maybe better than they beat Tennessee, and they beat a Bengals team, which is pretty good. I don't care what people want to make jokes about the Bengals bungling or whatever it is. The Bengals are pretty good. They're also a little ahead of schedule and, going to win 9-10 games or whatever. I just think it's hilarious that Mike White looks like a far more competent quarterback in one start than Zach did in like 7 starts. It's just funny to me because then I get to tease my good buddy Alex Robson.
And guess what? I don't know if anyone realizes it, and it's a treat for the viewers. It's a treat for all of us that are going to be on the stream. Thursday Night Football Indianapolis Colts versus the New York Football Jets. Mike White on prime time in a couple days. Right here on the Warzone Sports Network, you're going to get to witness it. All right,
An
next
early
one.
gift.
And I got this one just for you, Tony. Steelers beat the Browns. And now it is time to start panicking, and it is time to start talking about what do the Browns do with this roster that's loaded up with injury-prone players and a quarterback that just doesn't seem to elevate. Same old. What do you think?
I don't know what to think of this Browns team.
Oh
On paper, they should be. On paper, they should be a lot better than what they are, but on paper they should be a lot better than what they are. But obviously, injuries have derailed this team, and also underperforming. Baker Mayfield has not performed as to what they thought he would this season. I never thought he would be the franchise guy, but I expect him to play a lot better than he has this season. And now, honestly, it's bringing into question whether or not you give him that fifth-year extension in the offseason. Because they committed a lot of money to a lot of players on this offense, mainly Odell, who's making $15 million a year. And so now if you give him that extension, you have this big cap. And if you don't if you don't make it to the playoffs, or if you don't win a Super Bowl, which Tony predicted that they would, now this is all look like a massive failure. Because you have a bunch of players making $10+ million a year who are not winning you games, and you have a guy at center who can't you have a guy at quarterback that when the lights shine the brightest, he can't make the play that needs to be made. And so now for the Browns, I honestly think you start panicking a little bit.
It's a sad quarterback situation. It's what it is. Please tell me that it's like an end around or something. I'll take that too. Yes.
What were they going for it?
I meant a bootleg. I don't know why I said end around, but you just
want
in one of the
leagues,
leagues,
get those points.
I need it to not be to Sterling Shepard or Darius
baby,
Slayton.
Come on, 7-7.
There it is. Just like I said they would. You gotta fear together blue, Chiefs fans. Been saying it all night long.
Yeah, the Steelers defense is doing what they did last year. Not in the same scale, not in the same level of dominance, but they're doing it again. And that's how they're beating teams.
Wait, Steelers defense only recent off.
Yeah, no, I agree with this comment from Bodo that the Steelers offense is horrible. This was like a sad quarterback situation for two different things. One, because I think that we're realizing the team, for whatever reason, like when Baker got jammed out of bounds on that one play and then jumped up and was like hyped up the whole place, everybody wants to love him, but you have to win games like that. You have to then finish, because after a while, the hype of all that just feels very college. And it's like, oh shit, bro, you never graduated? You never graduated to like being our franchise QB, which is what is ticking on the clock right now. And the other one is just like, we're talking about a great quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger who doesn't even, I don't know if he'd be an upgrade on your flag team right now, Mike. Like, he can't throw the ball downfield. Yeah. And when it does, it looks weak. This dude used to drive the ball downfield and put it right on AB's shoulder pad. AB would make those catches like this routinely in the game. I don't think he has any of those throws left in him. And I want him to. I have a Big Ben jersey hanging right there on the wall. Ben, one of my favorite players to watch for 15 years. I don't think there's anything left in that tank.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It reminds me of how Eli looked like his last couple years in New York, where the ball just didn't leave his hand the same.
Yeah, just an eventual regression of your arm, just being able to handle those throws time and time again. We saw a little bit with Rivers and with us too. Towards the end of his career, you'd see after like week 12, he just doesn't have the same zip as sidearm Rivers. Sometimes I'll just be like, I'm going to throw it like that when I'm playing catch with the boys. Just that little sidearm flick. Same thing with Drew Brees. That was the problem with Drew Brees in the playoffs the last couple of years. You just all of a sudden it's gone. And then if they can't run the ball, they're screwed. And the Steelers are dealing with that. The defense obviously dominating. As far as Baker Mayfield, this was his year to earn his money. If you ain't going to do it in the year to earn your money, you ain't going to do it. You know what I mean? And it sucks because Cleveland does love him, like you're saying, Tony. And I know a lot of Cleveland Browns fans that came out of nowhere, by the way. But I know a lot of Cleveland Browns fans that love Baker Mayfield, that want him to succeed, but they have to have a sense of reality that this team had a Super Bowl window with this roster. And that almost seems like it's slammed shut, and we're only halfway
That's
through.
what I'm saying.
That's James Bradbury. I mean, go up with two hands, my friend.
Mike, everything you're saying is 100% on.
We'll see what happens with the Browns and how they handle it. They may franchise tag Baker next year.
Okay, let's say they franchise tag him, right? He'll be available next offseason. They decide not to pay him. Where does Baker Mayfield go from there?
Get him!
Well, in 2 years, we have no idea who's going to be looking for quarterbacks, but he still is good enough to go somewhere and be a starter that needs a quarterback. I just don't know if he's going to be a guy that's going to take a team to a Super Bowl.
Hit him.
But here's the thing. There's no other situation that is better than the Browns. If he was in Jacksonville without the height of Lawrence and the athleticism, he'd be getting smoked like 8 times a game.
Yeah.
Like if he was on that Bengals team last year, he would have been the one who was separated from his patella tendon. Like it would have been Baker needs that offensive line. He needs that run game. And the defense is very opportunistic. If I was Baker, I would say I would come out and try and be the bigger man. I would get my PR team on it and I would be like, hey, I love being in Cleveland and I want to be here and I want to make sure that we can keep enough talent around on this roster. And so here's the contract that I'm going to take and make it look like I'm the hero. Not like, oh, this is only what Cleveland was willing to pay me. Change the narrative in your favor. He's not going to lose out on any money. He's already the spokesman for like 6 things. The guy's going to make way more money than technically what his abilities are translating into wins on the field, at least from a fan perspective. Like if you told me that you had to pay him an extra $8 million a year, I'd be like, no, let's just move on and start this process over again. Let's get a bridge quarterback in here. We'll go get ourselves Marcus Mariota for 1 season and let him run the offense or something. Like let's do that. If I was Baker, I would try to be the hero and I'd say, hey, I want to have a great team. I'm going to take $31 million. It's just way below because I believe we can win a championship here.
Yeah, and in many of these situations, the quarterback, the receiver, the running back who's looking for this big contract has that backing of, I can head to free agency and get a max deal right now. So tell me why I shouldn't to the team. If Baker continues this or if the Browns don't make the playoffs this year, I don't think he has that. So that would be a good strategy, Tony, to go ahead. He's going to have to take lesser than max deal already as it is. Even if he does go to free agency now, stay in Cleveland, take a little bit of a pay cut and try and build some positive around it and keep improving, hopefully, as a quarterback over time.
If he did take that deal, he could maybe keep Kareem Hunt there and they could go out and they could keep, they got 3 tight ends. They just drafted that kid, Harrison Bryant or whatever. Njoku, and they paid 5 for all that crazy money.
They have 5 offensive linemen that have made the Pro Bowl at least once in their career, and I think 3 out of the 5 have been all pro at least once in their career. So they are legit on the O-line, and those guys are going to want their money when it comes. Tony froze again. He'll come back eventually, but nice conclude that conversation.
I noticed how we didn't have a Chargers graphic for this.
38 minutes. Yeah, we didn't need to talk about that game. TDs. Ooh.
TDs. I want to Rainstorm. I saw your comment in there. You have a cousin with the last name Tucker. Fantastic last name. I'm sure they've heard all the same stuff that I've heard. And it's that same cousin a Browns fan. Because then maybe are you related to Ross Tucker by chance?
It was more than just Jared Cook TDs. Don't even get me started.
Run defense.
Jared Cook was a contributor. The run defense actually was better than expected. We should have won. Our offense is the reason we lost.
Let's talk Von Miller.
You guys want to talk about Von Miller?
Let's talk about Vonnie Boy.
Oh,
Vonnie Boy.
The Rams are. Do the Rams have a draft pick for the next 3 years? Like actually asking here.
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't matter.
They don't need draft picks. What are they going to add to this team that's going to help them in the draft?
I mean, true. The Buccaneers were kind of the same situation this offseason. They mainly just drafted for depth, though. They just drafted to have which ended up working out well because now their secondary is just banged up. But Von Miller, I like the move they made. They're in win now mode. So honestly, Sean McVay doesn't care what he has to trade to get a winning team, and he's willing to trade whatever it takes. Von Miller, he's obviously not the same Von Miller that won Super Bowl MVP and Super Bowl 50, but I think combining him with Aaron Donald will rejuvenate him a bit because he won't have to face the double teams that he faced when he was in Denver or the triples. And so, because Aaron Donald commands most of the attention, so now he can get one-on-one pass rush, and he's still good enough to win those one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback. And then also that secondary is good, so you don't have to worry about, I have to get to this quarterback fast, or else my secondary might give up a 20-yard pass. So now he can kind of sit back, not be the focal point of a defense, but still contribute. And overall, I think this trade is good for the Rams.
Goodness, the Giants' offense is a roller coaster of emotions. It's either great or it is high school awful.
Yeah, or the Three Stooges, office going.
I'm just happy our defense is keeping us in this game, man.
What's your thoughts on the deal? Von Miller going to LA?
You know me, I always have several thoughts on everything. So this morning I text Mike because I saw the news. I was busy, and it was Von Miller is headed to Los Angeles. ... That was the notification on my phone. I was like, we got Von Miller. I couldn't even process in my head that there's no way the Broncos would send Von Miller to the Chargers. But I just saw Los Angeles, and I opened it like a child, saw it was the Rams. I think that the Von Miller thing, on a serious note, is more we got to keep this guy healthy to the playoff time. Let's not let him get any injuries and have him sort of be what that DeMarcus Ware was for the Broncos a few years ago. They brought in a guy. You can't expect him to be out there playing 95% in regular season because you got this guy for the playoffs, for the run, for this team, for whatever. I think it makes their defense even that much better now. They literally have Hall of Famers at 3 different levels: D-line, linebacker, and Ramsey floating around out there. So I think it does elevate them there. I really like, Leonard Floyd or whoever the other linebacker is. I like him. I feel bad for the one kid who got traded, Young or whatever. He's I'm out here doing a nice job, making tackles, making plays. He wakes up in Oshkosh, Wisconsin or something. It's oh, shit, what did I do wrong, coach? This is what I would really love to see happen. He's good buddies with Clayton Kershaw. When the bye week for the Rams comes up, hit Stafford with some chloroform, kidnap him, put him in a plane, and have him wake up in Detroit and be yeah, man, you're still a Detroit Lion. So he thinks this all is a dream. Could you imagine Matt Stafford, what he must wake up every morning and going, I spent the first years of my life with that organization where nobody wanted to come. Everybody tried to run away from me. And now people are dying to get here to play. Not with me, with an organization and great players in a city that's fair to Midland. I'm not going to lie. LA is not the greatest place. But if you have money, it's fantastic. Though if you're rich, LA is great. So I can't imagine what Matt Stafford thinks every day. He's please don't let this dream end. I've got talent and an offensive head coach who stays up, who neglects his wife and children to draw me plays to make me even better than I already am. He's got to just be living the life. So if Clayton Kershaw's a prankster, chloroform, private plane, and then bring him to the Detroit Lions facility and be hey, man, you're late for practice. Just watch him lose his freaking mind. He would be the fuck?
He probably would start yelling.
I would too.
I love the deal for all parties involved. I think it's perfect for the Broncos. They get some draft picks for a guy who's probably going to leave in free agency this year. It's perfect for Von Miller. He gets to go to a Super Bowl contender for the last couple years of his twilight years of his career. And then the Rams obviously get a pass rusher that can relieve. And I think that's the biggest thing. And Samuel brought it up, and it was a good point. Relieve some double teams away from Aaron Donald, because what are you going to do? Because we forget This D-line has Leonard Floyd, and if they do kind of save Von Miller, who did not play this week, maybe doesn't play another week, just kind of gets into the feel of things, and he isn't a main player in the regular season, but in the playoffs, the line is going to have Von Miller, Aaron Donald, and Leonard Floyd all coming after quarterbacks. The NFC is in trouble.
Is this Frank Gore Jr.?
Who? Is his last name
No.
Gore?
Who's Gore?
I don't know, but it's not Junior. I know that.
Is that no?
Holy
That's Frank
shit.
Gore.
No, it can't be. Guys, I might be. I
Wait,
need it's time
have
to send
look
me out
this
to
up.
pasture.
I asked the same question.
Better than CEH.
Oh, there it is. Mahomes just made his highlight. He just made his ESPN highlight. Now I hope he plays
Oh,
good.
it's
smart
Derek
football.
Gore. It's Derek Gore.
Okay.
Don't know if he has any relationship, but he's 26.
Giants should get Gardner Minshew.
Oh, look at this. They're going to show this 7 times from 89 different angles.
What did he do to my defense?
He
He just made like a nice 8-yard completion, but I'm sure
Oh,
it's
it's a sidearm.
the
did
Buccaneers.
you notice?
Jason?
He detached his arm from the socket, put it in his other arm, slang it sideways. It's impressive, but it's still 9 yards.
Just watch the replays and appreciate him. Okay, Tony?
Why? We've got 15 more years. You don't really need to start appreciating guys until like Tom Brady. You know, like I'll start appreciating Tom Brady next year.
Next year, the Rams have won against garbage teams, is what Jason said. But I will say this. The garbage teams that they play, they don't just win. They don't do things like the Bengals did with the Jets or the Titans did with the Jets or the Chiefs have done with teams this year or what the Bucs did with the Saints. When they play a bad team, the Rams murdered them.
Yep.
With no mercy.
Yeah. What's that basketball term that was popular last year about not playing with your food or whatever?
Yeah.
They don't play with it at all.
I just missed the whole conversation. We were saying that Geno Smith should get traded for Matthew Stafford to the Rams.
Yeah, that'd be great if the Rams wanted to just never have a quarterback ever play and just start John Wolford or the running back or Cedric Wilson, pick him up.
Running back. Cedric Wilson's in the Cowboys.
Yeah, pick him up. He was throwing that Cedric Wilson pass was better than any Geno Smith pass I've seen ever in his career.
It's Frank Gore. I wish it was Frank Gore. Adrian Peterson got picked up today. Why not? Let's bring back Frank Gore too.
Darius Geis is my pick.
The 49ers are down to Elijah Mitchell and JaMychal Hasty, and they won't even bring Frank Gore back for nostalgia, asshole.
What did you trade for Darius Geis?
Me?
Yeah, did you trade away the rest of your team? The rest of your starters?
No, just 99 yards of foul.
Yes,
baby.
No, I'm just playing. I seen that pick earlier. No, I got him for free. Got him
Not
for
a pick.
free.
Oh.
I don't know why you're dancing.
What up?
Did he
What up,
get it?
Jason? What up, TDs?
Not a pick.
No.
It's not?
Not a pick. Hit the ground.
But I want it to be. Can I
It
manifest it?
bounced.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tyreek Hill's out
Oh,
here.
it did bounce.
Hill.
Gosh darn it.
Hill. I'm going with Hill. What do you guys think? Although Cooper Kupp
Cooper's the number one
very-
receiver in the
Cooper
NFL.
Kupp.
Very,
Cooper Kupp's
very
more
good
consistent.
very quickly rising up the ranks.
Cooper Kupp's more consistent.
How's he more consistent? This is his first good year.
No, he's had a lot of good years.
He's
Just
had
Jared
other
Goff
good
is
years.
just-
This is his
Okay.
first superstar
Okay.
year.
This is his first great year. He's had decent years. My bad, guys. Tyreek Hill's
Hold
had
on.
5 record-breaking years.
But I'll say this: Patrick Mahomes
Yeah,
and
but during
Jared
his
Goff.
record breaker years, he's always had games where
I
he's
just don't
been
understand
consistent.
consistency here.
Hang on a second. Tyreek Hill is the definition of consistency when you do it for like 4 straight seasons. Also, they just put up a graphic of Tyreek Hill next to Calvin Johnson's numbers. The only graphic you can do that in is the single season comparison for Cooper Kupp. Like Cooper Kupp's been good. Now he's great.
Cooper Kupp. I heard he might break Jerry Rice's all-time
Playing great.
fantasy record for a wide receiver.
We need to see this
I'm not
for
saying
long.
he's great, but I'm saying like if that's what you're like, that's the jump. The only jump that could be made is like
No,
good.
this is my only argument is that you play with the worst starting quarterback since 2016, and then you play with one of the best starting quarterbacks in 2016, and that's what you're going to get. That's the result you're going to get.
So you're saying Matthew Stafford is the reason Cooper Kupp's doing well.
Yes, 100%. Jared
Tyreek
Goff
Hill-
coach anybody. Look at the Lions. How many good? Look at the Lions receivers and tell me one line receiver that's doing anything in fantasy football that you want.
Tyreek Hill's pretty solid, I think, with any quarterback.
possibly.
Jay.
I disagree with you on
what's
that
up
one.
to you specifically?
What up? What up? What up?
Oh,
What up?
NTDs did too.
Yeah, Jason.
Everyone
and
say hi to
Steve.
Jay. Jay, what
I'm out
jersey
here.
are you gonna make me buy?
Oh, yeah. So I've seen some good ones. I've seen Melvin Gordon Broncos jersey. That one seemed interesting.
I already have a Melvin Gordon Chargers jersey. I don't want.
Oh, okay. Then it was dumb. Oh, I was thinking Tony Tucker to go the route of Tony Tucker and picking an old school legend like O.J. Simpson. That was my
O.J. Simpson.
That's hilarious.
That's a better choice than like Derek Carr or Daniel Jones or any of these other assholes.
Drew Lock was my other one. Yeah, Drew Lock was my other pick, but I
At
haven't
least
seen that
O.J.
one.
Simpson has some nostalgia value. It's just how expensive is it going to be to get an O.J. Simpson jersey?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you want to buy one.
Just
Like
imagine you join the stream for the
transactions
first
might come
time.
out.
You look in the background and you just see this guy with an O.J. Simpson Bills jersey in the background. What's your first thought?
I haven't
What-
even seen
There's
like a
16 comments. Someone said Derek Carr. Another person said Adrian Phillips Patriots jersey because he got a pick 6 against us.
Oh, damn.
Adrian Phillips.
And I like Adrian Phillips. I wouldn't be down. Another person said Derek Carr. Someone said Mike White. I like that one the best. I'm gonna
Mike
pin
White
that
from
one.
the Jets.
I'm gonna pin that one. Everyone, if you are on the TikTok page, like that pinned comment.
Oh, Gore.
Everyone's
Frank-
saying Derek Carr,
Touchdown.
Drew Lock, Cooper Rush, Melvin Gordon, Daniel Jones. So they do know me, and they know the people who I despise.
Right now, I think
Marcus
I said
Russell.
I wouldn't make it a Raider. I think I told you that. So yeah, oh yeah, I know. Frank Gore, this guy scored touchdowns, not Frank Gore, it's Derek Gore, no relation. But Drew Lock and Daniel Jones are probably my two favorite right now.
Where did Derek Gore come from, people? What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out this week.
He's been out. I have him in a couple leagues. I get that, but I had Darrell Williams in a league. What's wrong with Darrell?
Well, that was a mistake. Well, hold on. First of all, Tony, it's been a minute since I talked to you. So first of all, look, Jamal Williams was out this week, which you would think means Swift would probably just jump into that spot and ball out. Instead, it was Jamar Jefferson who balled out for the Lions, and then Boston Scott balled out in Miles Sanders' absence when you thought it was going to be Kenny Gainwell. So this is just what happens in the NFL supposedly this week is that the RB2 becomes RB7 and then the RB 5 becomes RB1, or I don't know how that works, but yeah.
You know what? I like that math. There is something to that, because how do you go from Darrell Williams was fine for them for a couple weeks? Like, he wasn't the reason that they aren't performing well on offense. Like, it wasn't his fault. Why is he being demoted? And if he's going to be demoted, let me know about it so I can start somebody else.
Yeah, it's tough. Too bad they don't care about what we feel on our fantasy sides. Like, or else Derrick Henry would be healthy right now. Rest in peace. Feel better, but get well soon.
I'm surprised the Titans didn't sign Todd Gurley.
Bodo, man, you're a comedian, aren't you? Yeah, what's worth more money, the O.J. Simpson jersey or the O.J. Simpson knife?
I think the white Bronco actually.
The gloves beat both.
The glove.
The white Bronco actually just came back out. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's like
Rainstorm.
34,000 or something.
The
Like that.
Chiefs fan. No Derek Carrs.
Derek Carr, that was my number one pick, James. But I think we said no. And the only reason I don't want to go Raiders for Mike is because, like, it wasn't really fair. Like, the Seahawks defense clamped the Jags, so Geno Smith didn't have a chance to be good or bad. He just, just was basically just.
Well, he was good. Don't jip Geno.
No, he wasn't good. The defense got on the ball like on the 10-yard line every time. He just threw little short passes.
2 touchdowns.
He had a touchdown that literally was just him doing this, Mike.
He had 3 touchdowns total. 2 passing, 1 rushing, no turnover.
They were both little short passes.
Jay, what made you think the Jaguars were going to win that game?
Because Geno Smith is terrible, but I didn't think the defense was going to be that great. The Seahawks defense clamped up and really they really shut him out. They gave him a garbage touchdown late in the game. But literally, the Jags had the ball the whole fourth quarter. I don't know if you guys know that. The Jags kicked the ball off, and Travis Homer ran back a 50-yard kick return touchdown. So, like, the Seahawks didn't need Geno Smith to throw the ball at all outside of short little touchdown passes and the one little touchdown run for an inch, the little extension. But for the same reason, though, is why it's not fair to Mike, because he didn't even have a chance to get 250 yards because they didn't need him to throw the ball all game. He got the touchdowns easily. He didn't get any turnovers, and they smacked him, but he didn't have a chance to show us if he could actually play good against a team. So, therefore, I'm not going to go full Raiders on Mike. We'll let the people decide. I told Mike we should just make it a push. I was like, we should make it a push, but he was like, no, I'll take it, So claps to Mike for still taking it. But yeah, I mean, Geno Smith didn't need anything that game, but he.
I think would be a good.
What about a David? What about a David Carr jersey? I'd be okay with that one.
That might work.
Like David Carr Texans jersey.
Bakersfield's finest product, David Carr.
Super Bowl champion, never forget it.
I will say this about Geno Smith. Traded him for $5 fab so I wouldn't have to fight for him after Joe Morley cut him from his roster. 30 points in the only week I'm going to use him the whole season because Lamar Jackson has a bye week. And I put up another 200, Tony, this week. And I won this time.
I can't get into that league right now.
Good. Putting up 200 points without Lamar, Kareem Hunt, Rob Gronkowski having 0 in my lineup, and Dawson Knox all out. You guys are in trouble. Gonna have a belt here.
Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell or Aaron Brooks. That would also be a good one. Aaron Brooks
Jamarcus Russell jerseys, man.
Look at you reaching into your bag right there. Who put Aaron Brooks in there? Are we just going with? We should go with 5 backups. Mark Brunell, Matt Hasselbeck. Do you have a Matt Hasselbeck jersey?
I do not. I'm down for Matt Hasselbeck. That's not too much of a punishment.
An Alex Smith jersey.
Bring it. Which one? KC?
No, let's go Washington. You're a Chargers fan.
Wait, let's go San Fran Alex Smith jersey.
San Fran.
What about what about a name that you have to explain to people? So we'll get you the old fullback from the Vikings named Kleinsasser. That's fun. They're like, who the hell is that? And then you have to stop and tell everybody every time they see it.
Yeah, Jay, just look up some of the funniest named NFL players of all time, and then pick.
I already know it. Here it is. I think this is it. It's gonna be a John David Booty jersey from whatever team John David Booty played for. I don't even remember anymore.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried about Mike walking around with a jersey that just says white, and they're like, "Who's that?" We don't need. It just
Mike
feels
White.
like.
I'll explain it to them. Trust me.
Nobody's gonna remember him in 3 weeks. That'd be like if I walked around with a name with my jersey, like a Tucker on the back. They'd be like, "Who's that?"
I'll tape a phone to my back with his highlights playing. This is exactly who it is. All right, Mike White with the legendary first name.
Clip this YouTube link. If you got 17 seconds, you're gonna love it.
Because we did have those names I posted on my Laughing Quiet to Myself show that were funny. If you guys, anyone who watched it, seen those 8 names are the funniest names of all time. There's Dick Buttkiss, but that's not funny enough. There's
Tony, you should make a little TikTok or a video saying that Mike White's the next something. Like you did with
Make a TikTok, Sony Saka.
Okay, maybe for Thursday Night Football.
Next Kirk Cousins. That lowers the bar from Romo to Cousins a little bit.
Number 1 funniest name on that article. Guess what the number 1 funniest name on that article was. You guys probably guessed it really easily. He's like
Fletcher Cox.
No, but that's pretty good. It's actually very similar. It's right in that realm of names.
Mo Alley Cox.
Dick joke again.
It's the other word for that name. Not Cox, but
Dick.
Almost close. You're very close.
Clinton
Dix from the Packers, DB. That was the number 1 funniest name on the article. Clinton Dix.
Clinton Dix?
Yeah.
That's weak.
Oh, Clinton Dix. Oh.
Go! Run!
Is that not a good name?
Run!
Oh, there's a flag.
Holding. Offense, number 74.
This frustrates me so much.
Penalty. A replay, first down. Oh, roughing the passer.
Daniel.
Roughing the passer. You're good, Tony. It counts, and they're going to get 15 more yards.
Oh,
let's go, Danny Dimes. I need Danny Dimes to have a 20-point game. I don't need it, but it'd be nice.
No, I guaranteed the people here on Warzone Sports Network on our short that he was going to drop a 30-piece. It's a guarantee.
Danny?
Yes.
Let's do it. I'm all for it. Let's go.
Keep these coming, Omar. I love the trade talks. Get Daniel Jones out of there. Tyrod Taylor. Earlier he said Gardner Minshew.
Well, Daniel Jones, if he goes to the Texans, they might win the division. Now that Derrick Henry's out.
New Michael Myers.
You
We're
say
getting
some
into-
blasphemous things, you know.
That's not blasphemous. They're the Titans,
Blasphemy.
the Colts, the Jaguars. I think they'll be able to win
The
it. with
Titans
Daniel
are
Jones.
3 games clear of the second place team. They won't choke a 3-game lead,
I don't
especially
know.
with
Danny
the
Dimes
Colts,
will go
with how Carson Wentz is playing.
Kadarius Toney, give the people what they want.
Please, a Kadarius Toney touchdown, please.
I want
enjoy
Evan
it.
Ingram to do something. Did he die or something? Is he okay?
I just am ready for the second half all over prize picks
Let's
that I
go.
always put in.
Let's go, Danny. Not as exciting as I made it feel.
I'm put the under on Daniel Jones.
Jay makes a 5-yard pass sound very exciting.
I know. I should be a commentator. Oh, get a gay jersey from Kansas City. I don't know why. I just seen it. Now I want it for Mike.
Rudy Gay was a baller though.
No, not Rudy Gay. What's this guy's name from the Chiefs? I don't know his first name. That's why I should have looked his first name. Before.
Wait, Matt, you're talking about the kicker for the Rams
Yeah, the kicker for the
or
Rams.
the linebacker
Matt
number
Gay?
50? I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who number 50
Oh, Matt
is.
Gay.
Trace McSorley.
You know
Oh.
who Trace McSorley is?
I can't even try.
You're so old, Tony.
Just a kid from Brown.
Wait, what are you talking about? I know who Trace McSorley is.
Penn State
Oh.
legend.
He's a,
Willie Gay.
he's a Baltimore
Yeah,
legend. Are
yeah.
you kidding me?
I feel like I knew Willie Gay. I just blanked out. Willie Gay Jr.
There's this one guy on the ship that I was stationed on. He was this tall, nerdy, bald dude. He's like always like this, and he just never talked about sports. Hates sports, but he does like Penn State, and he'd always talk about Trace McSorley like he was the second coming of Tom Brady. And that's how I learned about Trace McSorley before Trace McSorley became a viral legend. That's the only player in the entire, not just football. That's the only player that he knew his name in the entire world. But he would talk about it. Like he's an
Well, Mike, I knew an older man that was kind of weird that didn't like sports but loved Penn State. His name was something like Sandusky, I think.
Oh, stop it. Stop.
Good one. I'm not gonna laugh just in case we all get famous one day. You're the only one that's gonna get shut down because you're laughing your ass off at your own joke.
I be talking about stuff that I don't. It's funny to me because I don't fully know what happened. I just know it's like a thing that was really bad. So I don't talk about
Shut
R.
up,
Kelly
Randy.
yet. But anyway, how about them
Come
Chargers?
on, Giants, 3rd and 4.
Randy Pepperton was blocked.
Who does not know Trace McSorley? No, everyone
What
knows
about
Trace
TJ
McSorley.
Hushmanzada?
Oh, why are we 2 yards short?
What is the game plan there? What is the thought there?
I don't want Randy Pepperton to talk shit.
No, not Randy Pepperton. I'm talking about
Mike, we don't care about
the little 3-yard out. Like, were they trying to get a first down that close to the end zone? Like, it was terrible. They don't trust him at all.
They let him just
Well,
run it. That's where his
All I
strength is.
know is Krusty Fantasy Football from here. Graham Gano
Why'd
got
you
me
block
the
him for
W.
5 minutes?
Graham
They
Gano
can talk
got
shit,
me
they
the
can get
win.
blocked.
4-3.
I don't even like him anyways.
Hey, shout out to Sam Old Sports because he's the one that told me to start Graham Gano, I believe, and I started him and he got me the win right now. I officially beat Krusty Fantasy Football. That kick.
See, I told you, Graham
You
Gano,
didn't
best
win.
kicker in
You
the
didn't
league.
beat somebody in fantasy, did you?
I just beat him. Warzone of attrition.
Stop it.
No cap. 4-3, baby. Out of bye week.
What? No, I don't believe this at all.
Look at that.
Like him.
It's not
He won this
focusing.
Yeah, and you know that
There we go.
Willie beat the number 1 team, Football Therapist. Last place beat first place in our league.
Graham Gano,
Anything
baby.
can happen, Tony.
Give me a break. This can't be real. I had
Let's
the worst
go.
week ever. I had
Your team is
quarterbacks
trash.
through I had 2 quarterbacks, neither of them threw touchdowns. Delvin Cook did nothing. The only person who showed up was Cooper Kupp, who continues to show up. Everybody else disappointed me thoroughly.
Tyler Lockett had a good game.
Oh, yeah, I had
Not
him.
on my team. Oopsie.
Oh, that's
Good job,
everything,
Tony
too.
Tucker. Good job saying I never win another game in our league, and then literally the next time we play a game, I win. So there you go.
How you feeling, same old Giants sticking in this tough 14-10?
How is this
Um,
possible?
I'm
What?
actually feeling pretty optimistic. My defense has been pretty good. we're staying close with the Chiefs. That's what I think our game plan should be. Stay close until like the final couple of minutes and then sprint forward because I'm kind of scared that my team will take a lead and choke it.
God.
So I want us to just stay close.
Yeah, this drive
Jay-
right here is huge.
Yeah, you know what pisses me off about this even more is that you would have beaten me this week. That's what makes me even more upset about it is that, like,
with an injured Derrick Henry too, and Christian McCaffrey on the IR. It'd be like that, Tony Tucker. And I'm gonna tell you this. Actually, since we're talking about the Warzone, I want to beat Tony. Yeah, it's not really. Tony's actually really.
Get to Patrick.
But,
Oh,
You know who would have beaten? You know who would have beaten me this week, Tony? Nobody for like the 10th time this year.
hey, but I beat Mike when we actually played.
Yeah, I remember. I was pretty pissed, pretty peeved off for like 3 days because of that.
My bad, Mike. I wouldn't have beat you if I knew you'd been so upset about it. I thought it was just, All right.
Yeah, go easy
Here we
on
go.
me next time we match up, please.
So look here. So these are my two trades I have out right now. Tell me what you guys feel. Tyler Lockett, Carson Wentz, Christian McCaffrey, Michael Pittman, and Fab for Derek Carr and Josh Allen. Then I have. Hold on, this is better.
Why are you trying to get two?
Because I need quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson's not going to do anything. Neither is Locke. Neither is Easton. neither is Cam.
We did a
sounds like a-
fantasy football draft at halftime during the Vikings Cowboys game, and it's a one quarterback and then one super flex league, and Jay drafted 4 quarterbacks.
Because I learned my lesson about this. Now I have no.
You live and you learn, right?
You live and you learn. Yeah, I'm like, why is Ben Roethlisberger going in the second round? This is stupid. And then I get Justin Fields and trade him away for CMC. And now I know why quarterbacks are valuable.
that's
But-
intentional grounding.
How you guys feel about that? Carson Wentz, Christian McCaffrey, Pittman, and Kmet for Ryan Williams, Hill, and Arnold. Not bad, right?
Wait, say it again.
The Warzone Sports Network said, please refrain from saying the Chargers suck. I agree with that. You should refrain from that. XFL, not so great. He hates me,
me.
a.k.a. Rod Smart.
The running back. I remember him. He's a beast.
You notice I just skipped the rest of that message, Tony?
Yes, I did.
Intentional grounding. Come on.
Who's he talking about? The Giants? Oh, the Chiefs? Yeah, you guys, the Raiders play the Chiefs next weekend, right?
The Raiders and the Chiefs? Yeah, Raiders are going to win that game for sure. Let's get it.
Yeah, there's the Raiders' chance to really get the same up.
Las Vegas. I love KC, though, so if they win, I'm also very happy.
My kids got trick-or-treating candy from a Raiders fan last night. I threw it in the trash.
The Warzone
Dang.
Sports Network spits
What is your
nothing
guys'
but
favorite
facts.
Halloween candy?
Almond Joys. Why are they giving out Almond Joys?
Why
That's
can't
such a bad candy.
offsides?
No, I'm saying that's what the Raiders fan was giving out. Almond Joys. That's what kind of candy
That's
they give
such a
out.
bad candy to give out to children.
Why does no one give out, like, packets of apples? Do people do that? I don't know. I don't go or anything.
No,
but-
people definitely do that. Someone did it to me in New York. No, someone did it to me in New York.
Let's talk about this for a second, because Bodo brings up Mahomes' mother.
Why are you offside, Leonard Williams?
What?
Why?
This is a good transition into what do you guys think about Mahomes' family causing all these problems for Mahomes? Should he just like ice them out? And be
Honestly,
like, you know
if
what?
I'm Patrick
I'm
Mahomes,
done with
I
all
tell
of
my
this.
if I'm Patrick Mahomes, honestly, I tell my family just stay home from now on. You can watch the games from home. Just don't step foot in any stadium I go to anymore.
I think they should try out Jackson Mahomes at running back. Personally,
Well, Seahawks could use him at quarterback. Maybe I heard he was pretty tall.
it could be a Derek Ford, Jackson Mahomes two-headed monster in the backfield. Same old TD sent you a trade offer. Tony, what do you think about the Mahomes family thing? Would you be like, all right, you guys are done?
Well, I think you and I talked about this privately. I don't think you can't really like be telling people what they can and cannot say. These are adults, right? You can't just like say whatever it is. You then have to be careful what information you give them, but also like there needs to be better ways to get the message across, right? There needs to be like, I don't know. It feels like the coach needs to have a conversation with Pat or the owner and just have them out to dinner and just like, hey, maybe we could, I don't know, like build your brand if that's what you're trying to do or whatever. But I don't think you need to bring your son into it. Like you don't need to be, it almost feels like sometimes when I see some of the stuff that comes out, it's like, oh, I need you to know that this is who I'm related to or whatever it is. Like it's not about them. It's about the famous person they're related to. So I don't love it, but also I don't care. Like if that's why the Chiefs are losing, then Mom, keep on talking, keep on tweeting. Like finish every year 5-12 for the next decade.
Exactly.
I'll pay your phone bill for you. I'll get a GoFundMe. I know Charger fans on Nuts and Bolts, they'll all chip in $5. We got our phone bill.
Someone brought up a point to me this weekend. They said, where was Jackson Mahomes and where was these people during Patrick Mahomes' bench year? They weren't doing a single thing. There was no dancing on the sideline. There was no TikTok
It's because
pages.
someone
There was
pointed
no
this out.
handstands.
Yeah, someone pointed this out. Jackson Mahomes, he says that he goes to his brother's game because he likes football. But if you really look, it's not true. It's because Patrick's his brother. And he knows Patrick Mahomes is one of the biggest draws the NFL has. And whatever game he goes to, he's going to get the draw because Patrick Mahomes is his brother.
Yeah, his last
And he
name's
wants
a
the
draw.
attention.
Patrick has made the Mahomes name a draw.
Yeah, even Pat Sr. Nobody showed up at the Mets games when I was younger and was like, oh, is Pat Mahomes Sr. pitching tonight? Nobody gave a shit. He was a middle reliever for like the Royals and the Mets and the A's and the Tigers. Like he played for like 9 teams. Jackson Mahomes, the thing that is like the worst about these situations is where it's like, imagine what Thanksgiving is like, where he's got to like be there with his brother being like, oh man, did you see this video that I made that's only got 1 million views because I'm your younger brother? And it's like, so somebody fill me in the complete story on what did he do that was disrespectful to Tony? You're down, bro. Stop. You keep getting smacked. Just
It's
stay
literally
down.
right here. This is what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. So Washington retired Sean Taylor's number and they like, I don't know how they did into the
It was
grass.
like
however
roped
they
off.
did it.
It was just
They
roped off.
put his number
Yeah.
on the grass on the sideline and then put a barrier around it so no one could go on it. And so Jackson Mahomes filmed a TikTok where he did a dance on top of the number and then he posted it. And that's what everyone was mad about.
Really quick.
Yeah, I can never. I'm not with that. Like, I don't like. Sean Taylor was also one of my favorite players ever. But I can't get down with that. I would be like, sorry, bro, you gotta go. You
First of
can't.
all, I
But
wanted to tell Randy.
and like kind of like not his defense, but this is Washington's fault as well. For some reason, Washington put him there. Like they put him right next to the number and told him that he could go there.
They told him. They said,
They put
please
him
go
right
out
next
there.
to there,
And,
and they put him right next to the number and said that I believe they said that he could walk there if he wanted to.
oh yeah, they said Jackson Mahomes was like, excuse me, Mr. Public Relations man, can I crip walk on this guy's memory over here? I don't think so. Like, not even Washington is that terrible of an organization where they would allow something like Sean Taylor to be disgraced like that. Like, come on, Daniel Snyder seems to be an idiot, but I don't think he would allow that to happen. And why are you bragging about beating the Washington football team when literally everybody's beating the Washington football? The Broncos snapped a 5-game losing streak against them, and then they were like, we're still terrible. We're trading Von Miller. Like, they didn't even look at that game, and they were like, we've got hope. They were like, nope, we barely beat Washington. We're trading Von Miller.
Hey, talking about that trade, Tony. That just shows how bad Jared Goff is, Tony. That the Rams drafted Jared Goff in 2016, and that's the last time they ever wanted to use a draft pick ever again. It just gave them away.
What's the next timeout period? Is it 30 minutes? 30 minutes, I think. 15 minutes. Randy, you're about to be put back on timeout. Why don't you say it to my face.
Randy, that is one of the funniest things you've ever said. No questions asked. Could you imagine that? Jared Goff is so bad. They're like, we don't ever want to make this mistake again. We're just getting rid of all of them.
It's a traumatic experience.
They never want to have to make the choice of drafting somebody again.
PTSD after that draft.
Oh,
I was literally loading prize picks to put in for Sterling Shepard.
Did he do more? Tony just caught a football. Not Tony Tucker, Kadarius Tony. And Tony Tucker.
The injuries are getting too much. The injuries
The what?
are like the injuries.
Oh yeah.
Because it's another one where it's like, oh God, like what? I just want to be able to watch the greatest athletes play against the greatest athletes, and then every week people are going down, and then I have to like scroll through my program and be like, is Gore related to Frank Gore? Like I don't even know. Like sometimes like players come up, and I'm like, who is this? What's happening? Josh Johnson got into a game this weekend again.
Well, Tony, if you want to see the greatest athletes compete against the other greatest athletes, then you should have been there on Saturday to watch me and Mike on the mic go against Fantasy Flojo and this other guy that was really good.
I definitely would have been there. I had to tend to family. Otherwise, I would have come.
Well, I hope everything's all right.
The City game should have been a London game, so 90% of the country would have slept through it. That's funny. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I love games in London because I love people in London. I love everything about London. I should move to London, really. I don't see why I haven't yet. But yeah, that's
another injury, another one.
J-Fly, if you move to London, it'll be like the middle of the night when you're on these streams.
I'd be fine with that.
Or like middle of the morning.
I think that he would actually, that's where he thrives. I imagine young, single, plays a lot of video games. I saw him the other day dancing at a coffee shop. He was in like a Soul Train line the other day, and he's like, "Pop, yeah, here we go." And I was like, "What is this? This is what it's nice to be 24 and have social media, not a care in the world. Doesn't have anything going on." I'm like stressed out about being late, and I'm like, "Well, shit, did I like his video? I got to scroll back, open it back up, got to make sure I show my friends some love." I'm late to pick up my kids from school. They're like, "Where were you?" I'm like, J-Fly was dancing in the middle of a coffee bean and tea leaf. I had to make sure I liked the video because I'm a good friend.
I appreciate that, Tony Tucker. I had a lot of fun dancing for that 30-second clip.
Was that a specific? Is that a TikTok trend that's happening right now? Just
yeah, it's like a TikTok dance. It's a little TikTok.
What's the
dance.
TikTok trend?
It's the baby challenge or something like that. Not the baby that Dave Chappelle is talking about. Baby. There's a lot of babies out there now, by the way. It's like that baby, little baby from.
I'm glad that my computer seems to have frozen during whatever you were about to tell me about the TikTok challenge.
Rocking the baby. Speaking of TikTok, you guys want to hear how my picks went? The results from the last week?
Undefeated, baby.
Going to take Green Bay to go into Arizona and shock the Cardinals, but the fact that it's in Arizona, they're going to be down their best player, or one of their best players on the team. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Dog shit. I wanted to see them get right against the Giants. If they're not going to get right against the Giants, I don't think they're going to get right against the Falcons. Dog shit. And this feels like a game that they would win, especially in Chicago. I'm going to take the Bears. Dog shit. The Browns to beat the Steelers. Dog shit. I'm going Lions to get their first win at home versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Dog shit. Jets, come on. Dog shit. Give me the Buccaneers to walk into New Orleans and walk the Saints. Dog shit. Over Patriots, time for some revenge for that 45-0 blowout last year. Dog shit. Dude, I think the Cowboys are legit. I'm going with the Cowboys. They should win this game. So I will be switching my pick from the Dallas Cowboys to the Minnesota Vikings tonight. Dak Prescott is inactive, so we're going to see Cooper rush. Sorry, Cooper. Dog shit.
Did you miss every single pick this week?
I think I got like 3 right or something. It doesn't get
I don't know. Was mine?
Not anyone beat the Lions this week, though. Like, the Lions have been terrible all year. They have Jared Goff. That's like having Geno Smith.
The pick change to help them.
Wait, who?
The Lions. But it
backfired. You wanted to curse the Eagles.
Oh, that's right. You did a pick change to help
Their
them.
curse is stronger than my curse.
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't. You didn't try and go up against the Lions, did you?
I tried to go up against their curse.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do that. No,
I thought that it was a trick. I thought I was safe, so I could safely switch off the Cowboys because of the backup quarterback thing. But then the jinx gets the Vikings.
That predates the sperm that created you. You cannot unjinx. That jinx is so unjinxable, my friend. I would have warned you to steer away from that car accident had I known you were going to try to out-jinx the most jinxed franchise in NFL history.
Tony, you've given me a ton of T-shirt ideas that I failed to come through on, but that jinx is older than the sperm that made you. Will be put on the site tonight. WarzoneSportsNetwork.com, ladies and gentlemen.
How long does sperm stay? It's a scientific question. I have to ask the doctor.
I would also like to say I have $5 on that if you want to buy it and send it to your dad for Christmas. You just have to, or give it to him. You just have to be there when he opens it so that you can get video and I can be part of that reaction.
Because I'm not sure what age that like is there. Is it like when you're 5, 10, 15? I think puberty, right, is when you get that. So it's
the
when
one
your
that
dad's
created
puberty.
me was probably like within a certain amount of time upon my creation.
Well, because you don't know exactly what sperm you were, right? Like you
I really
can be anything.
don't. You know,
Be an old one, a new one.
I don't want to talk about this. Bodo, do not pick the opposite of what I picked because the last like 3 weeks I've lost like 2 or 3 total games, like multiple 15-1 weeks leading into a 10-loss week.
Wait, and in Mike's defense, he didn't know that JJ Watt was injured. I don't think for that Cardinals game.
I did.
Oh.
Thanks.
I
for
mean, the
defense,
Cardinals would have won if AJ Green, turned around to catch a pass.
Oh, the Chargers would have won if Jared Cook would have ran an out route.
I'm not even confident in that, Tony. We weren't moving.
I am confident in that. That swung the game. You can't be.
100%.
Your defense was playing too good. We were up by a point, and Jared Cook was like, AJ Green did it. I can do it too.
Well, the Giants would be up right now if they would have thrown this touchdown pass in the half. Instead, they took a knee. So,
Daniel Jones. Get him out there.
Let's go, Danny Dimes. And then Mike's going to be rocking a Danny Dimes jersey next week. It should have gotten in time for this week, but.
Actually, that would be kind of cool if he just had like did he say he won't buy a Drew Lock jersey? Did you already ask him that?
I would make so many funny videos if I had one of those jerseys. Like I would just constantly be roasting them with the jersey on.
It's up there. I don't know which one. Daniel Jones and Drew Lock are really like up there. Those are the top 2 right now. Derek Carr's out the question. That's the one that we threw out the question.
Well, it's looking like Drew Lock may get a resurgence here at the end of this season.
And you love Drew Lock though, genuinely. That's why it would be a good
favorite QB in the league.
What is my team doing?
They're bad.
Your Giants?
Oh,
Like,
damn,
what are they doing?
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy says Dak Prescott's a full go, yet he didn't play a single snap. That don't make no sense to me.
Who said he's a full
Because they didn't.
Mike
I
McCarthy.
think they said they didn't want to risk it.
Probably because it's the Vikings and everyone beats the Vikings.
Everybody beats Kirk Cousins in primetime.
Yeah, they were like, we don't need you to beat
Except
that.
for, I think the Cowboys 2 years ago.
Yeah, his one win was on what, Monday Night Football one night?
Yeah, against the Cowboys, I think it was.
I forget.
Yes, Bodo, I think this game has been disgusting to watch. I haven't even watched the whole game. I think I'm going to go with you. I think I'm going to go ahead and, wash my face a little bit and get ready for the second half.
Call it a night. It's bad when Prize Pick doesn't have a single running back under the rushing yards category. Jesus.
Devontae Booker's been
They're
pretty
not
good,
big fans of.
Wait.
What?
All right.
Someone's coming.
Gentlemen, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Bodo.
Yeah.
See you later, Tony.
All right, Tony.
There's some glistening.
I just stole Joe Morley's bit, so he has no more for the second half of the game.
That's right. Get out of here, Tony Tucker. And ain't nobody wants you in here anyways.
I have the goodies. I have the chocolate and ready to watch the second half of the game.
Who's winning the
go,
game? Wait, he
Jake.
picked the Giants, right?
What?
He picked the Giants, right, Jake?
He picked the Giants. I have the Chiefs in my survivor, so if Jacob wins, I'm going to have to kick his ass tonight.
Don't sugarcoat it.
Hey, Adrian Peterson's back in the league, Joe. Talking about that, Adrian Peterson's back on the Titans now.
Yeah, about time. So hide your kids, hide your wives. Adrian Peterson beating them all up in here.
Oh, hey, talking about Joe, before I get out of here for the halftime, I did want to bring this up. Joe, how you feel about this trade that I sent you? Did you see it yet?
No, you sent me a trade?
Yeah, Carson Wentz, McCaffrey, Pittman, Cole Kmet, and Fab for Matt Ryan, Mike Williams, Tyson Hill, and Dan Arnold. How's that sound to you right now?
I'll have to look right now. I have to confer with my GM. What do you think, Jake?
I would have seen it.
So I'm going to get Carson Wentz, CMC, Michael Pittman, and commit. And you're going to take my boy, Matt Ryan. What am I losing here?
I'm gonna try to flip Matt Ryan for a quarterback that I like, but I just want a quarterback.
I say if those, then don't trade them.
Trade is now pending.
Let's go.
What, you off for?
Whatever. It's not. I mean, I don't even know why we're doing that trade. I guess you're just trading just to trade or what?
What?
Yeah, I just want quarterbacks because the quarterbacks are terrible.
RC Productions. The Braves better win the World Series.
You're getting.
Battle. I don't want.
Where's Travis Kelce tonight, guys? Where's Travis? Mike, can you give me a four prize picks that are gonna hit in the second half? Like,
You know what I just did?
What?
I just put the under in on Kelsey since you don't want to show up.
Oh, now I want to download Prize Picks and put in the Warzone sports code and get whatever we talk about in the commercials and put the over on Kelsey because that means that because Kelsey always has at least 15 points. No, not because of what you did, but Kelsey always has like 15 fantasy points. So that means that in the second half he's gonna have to like do something because he's not
He has
just gonna have
one right now.
all I need is a Travis Kelce touchdown.
For your picks.
I put one in this morning.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, a Travis Kelce touchdown would be nice.
Second half, I like Daniel Jones over 8.5 fantasy points. Devontae Booker over 4.4 fantasy points. Tyreek Hill stacked with the Mahomes over on pass yards for Mahomes and over on receiving yards for Mr. Hill. And then I put the under on Kelsey, but I'm not too confident now. And that was just the one I wanted to add. Make it 5.
Okay, I want you guys to hear this. All right, so in the 32-man league I'm in with Jay and Mike, Carson Wentz played, Mike Williams, T.Y. Hill, and Mo Alley Cox and Emmanuel Sanders all played. And guess how many points they all combined for?
Oh, I know this answer, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Because you have all these players too on. Mike Cox scored 0.
Joe, you got the answer? I'm gonna say it right now.
All those players combined for.
Huh?
Guess this, Joe. I know the answer already. I'll tell you if you're wrong or right.
What are you talking about?
24. The answer is 24, Joe. I just give it to you. Joe's not paying attention. It's 24, right?
They combined for 24.
Yo, I hope they pulled it off last night.
There's this guy on
Happy birthday.
There's this guy.
Your birthday's on
Halloween.
Did you ever get gifts or they go, hey, no, just go get gifts from everybody else? They'll give you candy for your birthday.
Trick or treat. It's my fucking birthday. Give me a present. Joe, I hope.
Because, you know, it'd be like. Whatever.
Go ahead.
It'd be like being born on Christmas. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
are they going to give you double
I had a
presents?
friend who was
No.
born on Christmas.
There's this guy on TikTok who's actually cursing the World Series. Every single team he's bet on has lost so far.
Oh, you talking about Trevor?
Trent.
Oh, Trent.
Yeah, I've seen that on
Trent.
Yeah, he's doing well with it.
Hey, Mike, remember what I told you was it yesterday I told you about this game?
About this game?
Yeah, the Chiefs and the Giants. I told you it's going to be a lot closer than you thought because you were like, oh, it's going to be a 10-point blowout. Remember on the wake-up call, everybody on the panel told me it was going to be a blowout. Everybody said Chiefs by more than 10.
I still think it's going to be a blowout.
No, the Giants are going to win. I believe in my guys.
Same old sports. If the Giants win, I'm flying to New York, and I'm scooping your way.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to your wardrobe on.
Oh, there you go. You got presents and candy.
That's what you get.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, actually, I was
When
gonna
I
make
get to
Stop.
New York, I'll get Jake to back me up.
Hey, I'm telling you, Michael
Michael
Carter.
Carter.
I've been telling you guys about Michael Carter.
I'm on the train.
Luckily, I almost didn't start him this week because I had Calvin Ridley. I had too many wide receivers. Calvin really went on his little thing, and he's gone now. I had to put Michael Carter in my flex. 33 motherfucking points. Put it on the board.
I'm on that train too. I got Mike Carter in 2 leagues also.
Hey,
I have Carter in 1 league.
Until Zach Wilson comes back, and then we're like,
No, according to Salah, Zach Wilson ain't coming back.
he's not coming back. Mike White season.
happy birthday, Rain. We missed it. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wish we had some music to play.
We missed it because I went trick or treating.
What did you dress up as?
Dipper from Gravity Falls.
Ooh, Gravity
Oh,
Falls.
Dipper?
Good show.
Yeah, it's a good show. I watched it all already.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah,
you finished
I
it?
watched Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is a good show.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We both
Oh,
dressed
Joe,
up.
how are you liking Retro Bowl?
I'm still learning. I'm 2-0. It's kind of interesting. It's interesting. Like I went through the draft and all that, and I'm drafted lineman, so I drafted lineman first because my running back is a beast. I don't know why, but
I have
but Jacob plays more than me. He plays on his
Yeah.
he plays all the time.
I picked the Dallas Cowboys and I'm 10-0.
Well,
We them boys. Hold on.
happy birthday, Jason! Started counting backwards at 40.
The feedback thing is break my eardrums.
Oh yeah, Retro Bowl. Oh, you play TD? I wish they would let us play. Can you play other people?
No.
No, you can't play head to head yet.
Not yet. Yeah, but
Look,
they
I
should
think
add
one
an
of
update
the
where you can
developers
type
said
up
they're
people.
working on it.
Mike, do you play Retro Bowl?
I have not played it. I've heard a lot of murmurs about it though.
Murmurs.
What's it on?
Play Retro
Your
Bowl.
phone? Is it on
Pretty
your
good.
phone?
It's on regular phones in the
I'll
app
start
store.
playing right now.
Mike, if you download it,
That's what happened with Tony. I'm not Tony, with Joe.
I see E on the mic playing it just on TikTok. Like it's just he's live on
Yeah,
TikTok.
he streams it. People like
Streaming it,
actually
yeah.
tune in on TikTok and watch. Like it's
How do
actually
you stream
crazy.
it?
Huh?
It's this first one?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
he
like
did that one.
I don't know what he
it's like
he
a little.
watches it on something, Mike.
Dang, TD's on his 36th season. Did you see that?
How is it even possible?
36?
How many Super Bowls you won? TD's like 36.
I took over the Jaguars and we won 2 back to back, and I'm trying to get my 3rd.
My friend won with the Cardinals, so that means it's not realistic, but it's fun.
Does it keep your stats and everything?
There you go, Gravity
Yeah,
Falls
you
right
can
here.
career stats for your
Gravity
players,
Falls.
and also you. Oh,
That
you're
was me.
you are Uncle Stan?
No, I'm the Zeus.
All right, guys, I'll be back. I'll be back for the second
New
half,
game.
for most of the second half at least. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I was gonna go.
He's probably going for the Chiefs right now.
Which team should I
Jason,
play?
it's kind of like Techno Bowl. It's kind of just like it,
I love Technobot.
but it's like
Yeah,
an
it's
updated
on your phone.
version of it.
You can pick any team you want. Pick the Chargers
Yeah.
for your favorite team. Roll
Yeah,
the-
and then it doesn't have the licensing, so some of the names are just a little bit different than what they normally are.
yeah, they don't have
um,
the licensing for NFL player names.
Yeah.
Mine is
But you'll know who they are, Mike, when you're
They're-
looking at them.
they're the Los Angeles Seas. I'm gonna be the Baltimore.
Oh yeah, they can't use the actual names, so they just put the city that they play in. And if there's multiple, they'll put the first letter of the team.
Wait, I think Baltimore
Mike-
gave me Carolina. This is
So this
bull.
is Retro Bowl. See, Las Vegas, baby.
Top of the division, like in real life.
And why am I starting in the playoffs?
No, you don't. You start for like 3-2. Last
It
game of the
says I'm-
season.
Mike, do you think Dave Bautista would be a good tight end?
Dave Bautista,
Yeah.
like the former wrestler and Guardians of the Galaxy guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he would be a good tight end.
Well, Omar
I think
does.
he'd be a good defensive lineman.
Turn it down, Jake.
I guess I'm Carolina.
Yeah, so you just play. I mean, just play for a little bit and get used to it, Mike. You can always switch your team up.
Right here, Dallas.
check out my roster.
We have a retro ball party.
Well, this is if you guys haven't seen it. This is what the game looks like. It looks like
Yeah.
just like the old school stuff right here.
I still play old school football games.
My QB stinks.
You have to learn how to play the game.
He has good accuracy.
Also, Joe, do you,
Oh.
what's the unlimited, dude? Omar.
It unlocks different like features.
And I can't tell because Jake's gonna want money, and I don't want to give him money. I already paid for Fortnite, V-Bucks, all that stuff.
Yeah, I've been seeing that I want it, but I
Jake,
don't
we should
want
play
it.
Fortnite sometime so you can see
And
how
then Jake's all happy because Animal Crossing comes out with a new update, and
Animal Crossing's a sick game.
Yeah, it is. I can't believe they're adding cooking.
All right, my receiver stinks.
Anyways,
Hey.
Mike, it has a draft and all that stuff. You can do it. I tried doing it when I was on live stream last week, and I had to wait till I got off, and then I messed around with it. You'll like it when you mess around with it later.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad that Kadarius Toney didn't have a prize pick in there. Sterling Shepard got hurt in the first half, and I was going to put it in for Toney.
Hey, Joe, didn't I used to call you Tree? Yeah, I'm glad you remember that story.
I'm gonna be on the stream talking with you guys. We're playing retro ball until the game starts again.
Who had the Chargers with the W and the pick'em?
Not me. According to me, I don't have them.
Freaking Chargers, man. We just
Hey, I don't know if you saw this, RC, but he dressed up as a Patriot yesterday, as Captain America, right before so it was easy for him just to be like,
just change teams.
Why
anything
did my boy Terminator have to do that?
Oh, I threw a pick. Okay.
Come on, same old.
yeah. Anyways, what's up, guys? What kind of candy did you guys get last night? Because this kid right here, he got hooked up.
I got a lot of chocolate.
Damn.
He said I got a lot of chocolate. Oh,
Like yesterday was the first time it reminded me of my childhood. Because I was telling Jake about my childhood. When we went trick-or-treating, we went from 5 to like 10 at night. And if you didn't have your lights on, like it was very rare to see a house with no lights on that was not participating in Halloween.
Mhm.
And last night we had like whole streets without lights on. It's kind of embarrassing. But Jake's bucket last night reminded me of my kid because I was telling Jake we used to go out with pillowcases and we'd come back with fucking big old bag.
Yeah.
Like the whole pillowcase would be full. Jake came back and like they put stuff on the table, filled up the whole table. I'm like, holy crap.
You guys
I
ever
checked
went trick or
each and every one
treating
of
in like
them.
a gated community?
No, you didn't. We just traded candy.
Mike has yet to say my name, Joe. He is salty today. Why are you being salty
Jason.
about Jason?
I said it, Jason.
Jason
I'm not
Thomas.
salty about Jason. I like Jason.
He banned Randy Pepperton for 5 minutes.
I did.
I saw that.
He reserved it.
Mike is very upset, Jason, because Mike's a big Charger fan. We all know that. But
We do all know that.
hey, I'm
Go
not saying we
for it.
grew up.
Come on.
Y'all are
We
pumpkin.
took pillowcases. We took what they call now the 10-cent bags that you got to pay 10 cents for. A little grocery bag. I didn't care. Whatever could carry candy back then, it didn't matter. Candy's candy. Whatever you put it in. My pillowcase had yellow stains on it, though.
I don't really like candy. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind
You
of good
do.
because when you eat candy,
Actually, it's not weird.
you get boobies.
I used to when I was a kid, but I outgrew it. I don't know why. I just don't. I like peanut butter candy. That's it. Like Reese's Pieces.
Same old sports. I saw somebody call you Gary Coleman.
Who called me Gary Coleman?
That was up there earlier. I said your Giants are looking good, Gary Coleman.
Why didn't they go for that same old 4th and 1? You got a mobile quarterback.
I don't know, man. Because we
All
have
I know is-
Jason Garrett as our offensive coordinator.
Why am I playing? I'm
Right
playing.
here. There you go.
Oh, it's Pepperton.
I don't know who Gary Coleman is. I don't know whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Oh, man.
I feel like we had this conversation. I had a little deja vu there.
No.
The best strategy is avoid the busy streets, and they will give you more candy. That's a pretty good strategy.
Oh,
Change your
I
costume.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
give you more candy. Come
You
back.
know what I do, Patrick? Let me tell you what I do. I go to the old people's neighborhood, right? Then I knock on the same door like 4 times, and they don't remember. By the time they close the door, they forgot that you were already there. And then the time, that's a good outfit. Like, I don't know. You go up there like 4 or 5 times.
Are you taking advantage of old people?
Hey, if they're gonna hand out candy, I'm gonna take that.
well,
Man,
I
my
just
gosh,
lost.
dude.
I just lost to the Giants right now.
Mike, I don't really like candy, but I'm also 13.
Okay.
Hold up. I'm gonna go.
Wish
show
they
you.
had head to head. Yeah, it would be nice.
They probably will if it gets big enough. So keep.
Hey, the Rich Hoods. Remember when the Rich Hoods were the only ones that gave out like the full size candy bars, RC, and we were like, yeah, that house right there, they hooking it up. Everybody over there.
I went trick or treating one time in this gated community, and I knocked on this lady's door, and she told me she didn't have any more candy, so she just gave me $5.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What?
I'm gonna go get a bucket so I can show
No,
you.
you
how
don't need to
much
go get your bucket.
I want to show them.
No, you don't need to go get your bucket. So,
Check
hey, check out his stats. He said he sent it to you on Sleeper.
Oh, he
I need
did?
Retro Ball on
Oh, that's
Switch.
what he sent me.
Can you get it on Switch?
No.
Not yet. Yeah.
That's what TD sent me. Okay.
Hey, I don't live in
He
the
really-
nicest part of town, RC. I
Oh,
don't live in the
yeah.
nicest part of town. But when I first moved into this house, and we had our first Halloween here, people they bust them to our house, like from the other side of town, and they would be parking and they would come up, and I felt like I disappointed them our first Halloween here. So now I go all out for Halloween, and we only get like 4 or 5 people knock on our door. But that first year, I felt like I disappointed them.
The door code already started. We missed it.
Well, you missed it.
Oh yeah,
Talk
with the
to me.
Unlimited and Retro Bowl, you can customize the team name and the team jersey.
Oh, really?
Well, TD really is in year 36. TD's in year 36. He's won 30 Super Bowls.
Dang, you lost 6 Super Bowls, dude. That's almost as many championships as LeBron James has lost. And they bag on him all the time for it.
And TD's has the same hair as LeBron James.
He's bald?
Hey, Mike is back, and he still don't have a Chargers jersey on.
There's
He's got
couple
a
right
dinosaur on.
You want one? Got a couple. I share.
Hey, Jason,
You're giving
everything
them away now, Mike?
I share.
everything that could go right for the Raiders this week on their bye did, except the only thing that would have made it better if the Titans would have lost to the Colts. That would have been the only thing that made it better. But everything else was.
And if the Chiefs win.
Even if the Chiefs win, it don't matter. But we got the Giants next week. The Raiders got the Giants on a short week, so it kind of helps out.
I thought you guys
Raiders
played
on a
the
long week, Giants on a short week.
When do you play the Giants?
Next week.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
I thought you guys played the Chiefs next week. That's why I'm confused.
No, they play the Giants and then the Chiefs.
Oh, okay. So you're scouting both these teams right now.
Yeah, the Raiders are probably watching both of them.
So sad. Jameis Winston's confirmed torn ACL.
Torn ACL, yeah.
I told you that today, huh, Mike, about Teddy Bridgewater. I thought about that yesterday watching the game. I was like, oh, that would be smart because the Broncos aren't going nowhere this year.
I might do it, or they might do it. It was on the table. I don't know what the Broncos' ideas are with Drew Lock. I assume he's coming in at some point this year.
My dog's so dumb, she busts in my football.
Wow.
My first apartment was in the hood, and the Halloween kids came to trick or treat, and we said go away. Then they came back and threw brick through a window.
That's trick or treat. You chose treat, or you chose trick. Sorry.
Hey,
Trick or
you're the
break.
one. You're the one who fucked up. You should have had candy. You knew it was Halloween. You should have had candy. At least put a bucket outside and act like you ran out. Do something. You know what I mean? Put a bucket outside that says take one. and you really
I saw
don't
some
have no
guy on
kid.
TikTok. He had a bucket that said take one, and he was in a Michael Myers costume holding the bucket, but he stayed still so people thought it was like a plush. And then he had kids that would walk up and then he would jump and scare them and they would scream.
I saw a dude on TikTok. It had a bucket and it said, please take one. And if you're walking with your mom and she's single, please leave her name and number. I was like, damn. Bodo, dang, what's up, Bodo? Thanks for the donation again. My amazing thoughts come when I'm taking a shower. Moses and spent 40 years wandering around the desert looking for a home. Starting in 1982, the Raiders spent about 40 years.
Now the Chiefs are punting.
You paid $10 for that, Bodo. You could have came on here and you could have bashed Mike, but you wanted to come after my Raiders.
My
with your
defense is
$10.
playing so good. If only my offense could match it, man.
You're happy with that, Mike? You like that one? We'll keep this one on the
good.
screen for a little bit.
Yeah, let's keep it on there for a little longer. Maybe I'll clip it out.
I'm just gonna stare at it like this.
Giants defense stops them. I thought the Chiefs were going to drive down there and take a more than 10-point lead so I could talk some shit.
Mike, I sent you my prize picks. I don't know if you got a chance to look at it.
Yeah, I saw them. You need some more work from some more peeps.
Yeah, I need some help. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Since we're on here, my league is accusing me and somebody else of cheating. My fantasy league. Basically, what happens is we have 2 IR spots, right? So when I set my lineup a couple days ago, Kadarius Toney was still out. He was still hurt. He was in my RI spot. Well, late Saturday night, they made him questionable. I just left him there, right? Because I wasn't going to play him. I already set my lineup. And this morning, they made him active, and they took the question mark away. Another guy had T.Y. Hilton on his IR, and then T.Y. Hilton played, and now T.Y. Hilton's out. So they're saying that we're cheating and hoarding people on our IR. I figure we're just playing the game, right?
Well, doesn't after this week it'll make you take them out the IR?
Yeah.
For us, we can't add or drop. We can't add anybody without the system kicking our butt. But they're saying, "Oh, it's cheating because you're hoarding people."
It's not cheating because do you play waivers?
Yes.
So you can't drop them. You can't drop anybody until after waivers, anyways.
Yeah. So I don't understand what they're doing.
It's not cheating.
My friend tried chasing them and found themselves in the project surrounded by a large group of. Oh.
Yeah, you don't chase. You don't chase a group of kids that do that because usually kids like that run in groups of like 8 to 12.
I'm gonna tell my dad.
It sounds like the guys in your leagues are doing a lot of bitching.
Giants should trade for Jordan Love or Kellen Munn, or Andy Isabella.
Good call. I think Andy Isabella is the move.
And Isabella at quarterback.
I'm gonna say that you're gonna say blowing them up, right? If the Chiefs were playing a real offense, the Raiders would be blowing them up.
It's crazy because that game against the Raiders in 2 weeks is going to be must win for the Chiefs.
Who do the Chiefs play next week? Or are they on
bye?
What
happened. Who do the Chiefs play next week?
I have no idea. Do they have a bye week next week?
I don't know.
They play the Packers next week.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
John Ross, alive.
Why can't we be friends? Oh, why did Tony leave when I came on?
Well, he said that whenever you come, he was going to leave. He doesn't like you.
Oh, that's hurtful.
Yeah, he said it around minute 22. If you want to rewind and look for it.
Omar says he's in year 55 of Retro Bowl and he's won 34 Super Bowls.
55? You've lost 21 Super Bowls, Omar?
Oh, Jacob, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Jacob gets like something in his head and he tries to do it. Like right now, he wanted to bring a whole box of candy up here just to show you guys. I'm like, no. Then he wants to go on retro and bring retro. No. Don't they automatically come off the IR the next week? So if they don't automatically come off the IR, I have to bring them off. But for me to add somebody or move anybody, it will make me take them off. So kind of like automatically. All right, Steve, have a good night. Happy birthday again. That is garbage. That is life. Why would I give up something that I don't want to just because I want? It's not cheating. It's common sense.
Exactly. Jason speaking some wisdom. There's still a whole quarter and a half left.
I've lost and I haven't made some. That's why. Wow. Mike, let me tell you something.
I'm the Lions now.
You're the Lions.
I changed my team to the Lions.
Oh, you're on your Lions now, Coach?
Yeah. So I got to do this tutorial first?
Yeah, just so you understand the game better.
I'm going to be a running team because I suck at passing.
Another 4th and 3.
And they're going to punt again. Spoiler. At midfield, too. This might be a fake. This would be a spot to run it. Nope. It's a kick.
Can we go for it, please?
Dive! Get dirty!
Dive.
I'm telling you, these receivers are stinky. I give up again. That's twice.
I need a Monday night miracle. I was down by 2 points to start this game. I have Daniel Jones and I have Graham Gano, and my opponent has nobody. So I need a Monday night miracle to win. Oh, never mind, guys. It's I got enough points.
Yeah, Graham Gano, right?
Yeah.
Graham Gano, the GOAT. Greatest kicker of all time.
Okay. You're doing too much, Jake. Why?
Hey, I'm driving her crazy. That's call my phone.
Let's see. Where am I missing? Come to the dark side. I want to add that. Joe looks at Mike and says, I am your father. I went 16-0 and won Retro Bowls for 10 straight years with the Cardinals. If your Giants were anywhere close to 50-yard line, you'll go for it. Your season's already freaking over, and there's no way you're making the playoffs or catching the Cowboys. Cowboys, baby. Jones can also throw 3 interceptions all of a sudden. I hope not. Hope not.
How much are you leading by?
Let's see, 129 to 116 now. Yeah, so I'm up.
I have no school tomorrow.
Why?
Election day.
Jones can also throw 3 interceptions. Oh, we already said that. Dallas Raiders Super Bowl. You got it. You got it. I got school tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. All right, Rainstorm, go to bed.
Later, Rain. Bye.
Get up early for school. Yeah. Anyways, who else? Jason said, Night Storm. When the moon hits the sky.
I don't know if you've talked about this already, Joe, but I want to hear your opinion on the Von Miller trade.
I think it was stupid. I don't know what the Rams continue. At what point is all missing all these draft picks and collecting up all these people going to hurt the Rams? It's going to happen. Von Miller is good, but he's not Von Miller. You know what I mean? That we're all accustomed to. Like, I'm pretty sure when people saw the trade, they were like, "Oh, Von Miller." Yeah, but this is Von Miller at the end of his career. Like, the Denver Broncos are paying $9 million for him to play on the Rams. So do you think he's that great?
Yeah, but I think Von Miller is going to be a little bit more productive, mainly because Aaron Donald sees most of the double teams in that when they're on defense. He sees most of the double, if not triple teams. And so adding Von Miller, I think he'll get some pressure to the quarterback.
I don't know. I think they have
Another thing is if the Broncos put him on the trade block and other teams knew about it, it keeps him away from Tampa and Green Bay. That's another thing. Or maybe if Dallas really wants to be ballsy and go after him. But I feel like definitely Green Bay would have went after him if the Rams didn't grab him.
No, Jason, you're right about the Rams. He's saying they have a lot of call me crazy, but the Rams have a lot of wins against bad teams. Yeah, they're not playing like great teams, but they play the schedule that's given to them.
Yeah, they're kicking those guys' asses at least. The bad team. Unlike the Bengals. Joe, what do you think about that? The only starting quarterback named Mike. There he is.
There you go. The Jets have now beaten the Titans and the Bengals.
Yep.
The Titans and the Bengals. Both of those teams have held the number one position in the AFC at one point this year.
But the Jets can't handle the Patriots or what other teams they lose to?
The Patriots, they couldn't handle the.
I just like how I was talking about Mike White, and I was like, "Oh, look at him! He's better than Zach Wilson. He's playing better, or at least he's playing better than Zach Wilson, and he's sparking that offense." And Alex Robinson shut me down, and he was like, "Nope, look at he's crap. He's bullshit." And then this week he comes out and balls out again. Alex Robinson's like, "Look at Mike White. He's the next Tom Brady." All this shit. I'm like, come on, dude. Now you want to hop on the train?
That's the roller coaster ride of a Jets fan right there.
Where the hell is Travis Kelce?
He's having fun.
Keep doing the same thing.
They said the Von Miller trade, it was about a Halloween party. Did you guys read that?
What?
What do you mean?
Something about he wanted to throw a Halloween party. I don't know. Von Miller. Halloween.
They were gonna let him walk, and then he took like a huge pay cut to re-sign for him right here. I thought that
right here
because the Broncos aren't good. They realized that. They made me look.
Source with direct knowledge of the situation tells Pro Football Network that Miller became upset when teammates declined to kick in for his annual Halloween party. It's a massive affair with a 6-figure price tag.
That's weird.
$6 figures on a Halloween party.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
So basically he was trying to charge his teammates for throwing a party. Even rookies. I don't know. Believe what you want to want. Yeah, if the Seahawks were to release Russell Wilson, the Giants or Bears should get him. I think there'll be a lot more teams lined up than just the Giants or the Bears.
Yeah.
You know who sucks?
Who?
Tua.
Well, here's Von Miller himself. They found a video. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for it. Let's see. There's a State Farm commercial before the Jake from State Farm is jacked.
Why would they be throwing a party after they get their butts kicked by the Raiders? I don't know. Good thing.
Everything is just still, new, and it's hard to, really put the emotions into words. This is all I know. This is all I, ever knew playing pro sports here with the Denver Broncos. I've been here through the ups and the downs, and it's always tough whenever you leave though. But I love all my fans. I love Broncos country. when I said Broncos for life, I meant that, and it'll always be on my heart.
He doesn't sound like he
you
wants to leave.
Oh, you meant that to just retire then? Huh?
Okay.
Don't go to the Rams then.
Now we're talking about what is he making? 11 million a year or something? 12 million a year? Just on the
Yeah.
table. Throw it, Mahomes.
They gave up a second and third round pick for him.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. They got him for 2 years max. I'd say I would be very surprised if he's playing for them in 2023.
Whatever.
So they're going all in for this little Super Bowl window. Better hope it pays off. Otherwise, you're gonna stink.
In the last 7 years, Von Miller's numbers 5 and sacks at 66.
So they're already paying Aaron Donald max money. They're paying Jalen Ramsey max money. They're paying Matthew Stafford max money. Cooper Kupp's gonna want his money. Robert Woods is gonna want his money. Like they've got 2 years to do
So
this.
Von Miller's number 5 in sacks
Wait.
at 66.5, and Aaron Donald has 80.5, according to Boda.
Kelsey fumbled.
Who?
I can't tell.
Mahomes?
Oh, you know what? I don't need catches from. I just need a touchdown from Kelsey.
Oh, that is a fumble.
Yeah. Is it Logan Ryan? Oh, it was Logan Ryan. And then Bradbury recovered it. Look at those are 2 guys right there, same old. Working together.
I like. And then people come out and they go, a defense with Von Miller, Aaron Donald, and Jalen Ramsey? Yeah, that's 3 out of 11 players. That's 3 out of 11. Come on.
But the rest of that defense is pretty good. Their linebackers are good. The secondary is good. The pass rush is good. They still have Lloyd to pass rush.
No.
The Bears.
I don't know how good they are, but they're all right, yeah.
I forgot what I put. Oh, it was the fantasy score I put in on Kelsey. And right now he's got 0 points.
Why can't we be friends?
I put the under on it though. Bam. Like that fumble.
Where are you?
All right, Danny Jones, Danny Dimes, Devontae Booker. Let's get it rolling on this drive. All right, little read option action, little
Who's
screen
better?
action. Get Danny on the boot.
Who's better, Mike Tua or Danny Dimes?
I'd take Daniel Jones right now.
Me too.
Tua's got more time, more room to develop though. He's got a longer leash, but I'd take Daniel if I had to pick one because at least Daniel flashes some kind of like random, really good game.
Please, Danny, I beg, just go down the field and score.
People will still KC are still favored to beat the Raiders because they hate us. That's true. The Raiders could have already won the division, right? They could have already locked it up, and people will still say, "Oh, Raiders are going to lose the division." Even like say there's no other way that like say the Raiders go undefeated, people will still say Raiders are going to lose the division. That's how much they hate the Raiders.
It's pretty easy to hate them. The Chiefs have 3 turnovers tonight again, or 2, 3 or 2, 2, 3,
2.
and a couple punts.
Yeah.
SMH.
Our defense has done pretty well. It's just our offense that can't find the groove.
I'm okay with it. Go Giants. Let's do this. Let's go Giants. Sneaky, what's his name? Sneaky G-Man or something?
Raiders could win the Super Bowl, and the NFL will be like, "Yeah, but can they do it again?"
Go, Danny. Yeah, can they do it again?
The Chiefs turn the ball over on 24% of their drives.
That's awful.
I'm out of here.
All right, see you.
Good night.
Later, Joe.
Absolutely awful. Ball till the day I fall. Daniel Jones again. 2nd and 5. There you go. You're already past midfield. I think you just got a penalty on the Chiefs. Yep.
All right, I'll be right
All
back,
right.
Mike. I'm just gonna get something to drink.
All good. So here we are. What's up, everyone? Jason saying good night to Joe. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. 14-13, Bodo. Let's see if it happens. I'm down for it. I want to see Daniel Jones drive down the field and get like a little toss to Booker because I got that prize pick in for Booker and Daniel Jones, so I win both in one thing. There you go. Chiefs defense is so bad that they're getting holding penalties on run plays up the middle on their defense. Should I trade Deontay Johnson, Chris Godwin, and Darrell Henderson for Najee? It depends on what you really need. Are these guys, Deontay Johnson obviously isn't, but is Chris Godwin and Darrell Henderson depth guys? Are they guys you have on your bench? Because then I'm thinking about it. But if those are guys that are in your starting lineup that you need, I wouldn't lose 3 starters for Najee alone. Unless you're desperate. I don't know what the situation is, Ivan. Give me some more context. Same old and Mike, the new. No, I will never be a Raiders fan. Would never be a Raiders fan. Not in this lifetime, at least. Maybe the next one. And now Chris Jones gets offsides. So it's back-to-back penalties for the Chiefs defense as this third quarter winds down, a minute 41 left. Pick the Chiefs to win, rooting for the Giants to win. So it's a win-win scenario for me. I need an RB, and the others are bench players. I'm getting Brendan Cooks in another. If those guys are bench players, then I would go for it. It sucks to lose Deontay Johnson, but Najee's going to be a lot more consistent. You guys see that weird catch by Tony? Out the backfield. Ooh, Daniel Jones while getting hit. Yeah, that was a bad decision by Daniel Jones. He put that thing in harm's way. Booker's running good tonight. How many yards does he have? Jay's back.
Mike on the mic.
Hello.
Everyone left. What happened?
Same old's coming back. Joe had to go. So here we are.
Well, you see Danny Dimes under pressure throwing those dimes to Kadarius Toney back to back. Kadarius.
That one was very, very dangerous. He's lucky that the DB fell down before the ball got there.
He's a dangerous man. That's why I say Danny Dangerous.
This is exactly what I wanted. A drive where Booker and Jones come down the field, get some fantasy points because I got the over on both of them.
I like that.
There were low numbers too.
This is probably why you are so good at this, Mike, is because you do the opposite of what I do. Like, you pick the guys who aren't doing good in the first half and then, like, are doing good, and then you like, the trend's going to keep going in the second half. I do the opposite.
I'm back.
Oh.
What up,
You pick the bad players?
Yeah, like, whoever's doing really bad is who I want to pick the over on.
That's not how you should do that.
Yeah. I thought it makes sense because it's like, all right, if these guys average, like, 13 points a game and they only have, like, 2, they should get at least, like, 10. Meet the average.
Bodo said that he forgot to do his survivor pick, so he was forced to take the Giants tonight.
Who forgot?
Bodo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good, though. Giants will probably win. Good stuff.
Oh, he has Jay Jettis, Brendan Cooks, Austin Eckler, Herbert, Mark Andrews, and Michael Thomas. And here was the deal. Since you guys are here, you can help me with this. Here was the deal. So he must have these guys also. So his receivers are Brendan Cooks and Justin Jefferson. He's going to be losing Deontay, Chris Godwin, and Darrell Henderson for Najee.
Ooh, I probably wouldn't do it because I love Henderson too much. We don't want to leave Henderson.
But his running back core would be Eckler and Najee if he gets him.
and he already has wide receivers like Cooks, Justin Jefferson, and Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas on his way back here in the next couple weeks. This is a loaded team. How many people are in this league? I would do it. Jay Fly is saying that he wouldn't.
I wouldn't do it though.
It's a close deal. It's pretty fair, honestly. It's pretty even.
Oh, people were grilling the trade with Joe that happened on live tonight.
That was wild.
Wait, who is it wild for? Wishlist said I can get Nick Chubb.
I didn't even look at the whole thing. Wishlist said that you won the trade or that Joe won the trade?
Well, he said that Joe won because I could have got Nick Chubb out of the deal. But I think he would have declined if I would ask for Nick Chubb, though. But I don't know. Maybe not.
Everyone's complaining. There's a lot of talking, I see. Matt Ryan, Taysom Hill, Mike Williams, Dan Arnold for Wentz, CMC, and Pitt. What are you doing, Jay?
Wait. That's bad for me?
Yes!
I was going to give you way more. I was going to give you Lockett, Pittman, CMC. I was going to give you a bunch of guys for your quarterbacks.
I'm not interested in trading my quarterbacks. Joe doesn't have any good quarterbacks. You're acquiring Taysom Hill and Matt Ryan.
I just need
Carson Wentz
starting
is better
quarterbacks.
than both of them.
I don't care who they are at this point. I just need someone that's going to actually play football at quarterback.
Carson Wentz is better than both of them. Carson Wentz is better than both of them. You could have taken Carson Wentz out the deal at least.
Oh, well, see, I should run these by you, Mike, before, unless if it's with you, then maybe not. But
yeah, or Tony. Run them by Tony.
Yeah, I should have. Dang, yeah, that's true. Well, because this is my logic: was Wentz has a bye week coming up, then I'm gonna have 0 quarterbacks, not even for my starting quarterback spot. So I was like, let me get 2 guys who are bye weeks are done with, like Herbert and Jackson, or Matt and Taysom. So that's what I did. I just took Tyler Lockett out of the deal, and I think one more player. Oh, let's go England with the Tubbies. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, but yeah, let's go, Samo. So yeah. So I try to basically give the same deal as giving you, but I took out a few players because obviously his quarterbacks aren't as good.
Yeah, but you were offering me for Lamar and Herbert. You got Matt Ryan and Taysom Hill instead. It's a big jump down, Tubby.
Let's go.
Ingram.
Yeah, no, I just need the quarterbacks.
You want to dance? Who wants to dance?
Let's do it.
Who wants to get a little? Here's my question.
Yep.
Why did you go for Matt Ryan and Taysom Hill when he had Daniel Jones in his lineup?
Because Daniel Jones has a bye week too coming up.
Yeah, but doesn't Matt Ryan and Taysom Hill have bye weeks coming up?
Nope. Week 6.
Week 6. Wait, Taysom Hill's hurt though. Taysom Hill's not even playing.
He's gonna have his concussion cleared by game time. He'll be ready to go, baby. They said they're not looking at no quarterbacks. They said Taysom Hill's a guy.
Let's go, baby.
Matt Ryan scored 9 points last week.
Sorry, that's last week. I'm worried about this week, Mike, coming up. Wait, didn't Herbert just score like a 9-point? Didn't he just have a 9-point game recently?
He had 19 points in his worst game of the year.
Oh, okay.
Matt Ryan's QB 21.
I just need somebody. Deshaun Watson's not even going to be a top 32 QB rest of the year.
Why'd you draft Deshaun?
I didn't. I traded Justin Jefferson and some other guy for him.
You traded
Wait, who did I trade? Justin Jefferson and a running back, right?
You offered pretty much a similar deal to me for QB 7 and QB 10 to Joe for QB 21 and QB 38. You see why people are upset?
Wait, no, but what's Jameis Winston's QB number? Because we gotta because he hasn't played really this year.
There's a reason Taysom Hill hasn't played a lot this year.
Because Jameis Winston was healthy.
And he also is bad. Taysom Hill's bad. And so's Matt Ryan.
Well, I still might trade. I might trade Kyler for Matt Ryan. I mean, Matt Ryan for Kyler for who? We were talking about that if you read the comments. He wants to get rid of Kyler. So I might do it.
Killing me. You're helping Joe have a chance to win that damn belt, and I will not be able to live with myself. I'll quit the war zone if Joe wins that league.
Especially with how that draft went, where it auto-drafted Derrick Henry and he just left.
Yeah. That would be a good story though if he won, right? After that.
No. It would not be a good story if he won in any situation. Dude, get upfield. Stop messing around. That's how you get holding. Exactly.
Oh, my
Dumbass.
bad, Mike. I was talking about Kyler Murray is the one that got 9 points, not Justin Herbert. That's who I'm trading. I'm trading Matt Ryan for Kyler Murray.
Who put Kyler on the market? And you could have gotten him instead of Matt Ryan and Taysom Hill.
No, I got it. Who said that? Yeah, something. He doesn't want to comment on it on the thing, but I think we're gonna do the Kyler versus Matt Ryan trade.
You're gonna get Kyler for Matt Ryan?
I think
Straight
so.
up?
I mean, I don't know the deal. I have him send it to me, but I'm gonna send it straight up. Yeah.
Tony hurt his hand.
Yeah, he's out here doing all this. But Kyler has a bye week coming up too, Mike. That's the thing. But it's all right. I'll
Kadarius Toney injured his hand?
Yeah, he was on the sideline like doing something weird with it.
Oh, Bodo's got Derrick Henry. He's done for the year.
Yeah, I have Derrick Henry too. Hopefully he'll come back though.
Upfield. All this side-to-side stuff is how you get holding on your receivers. They can't block, bro. It's basics. That's high school level stuff. If you're running the screen outside with receivers blocking, you need to run straight. Cannot go side to side.
Oh, Tyreek Hill's a monster out here. He's a little small monster.
They do need to keep feeding him, so I have the prize picking on him too.
Oh, you're gonna get that one. He's balling. Look at this. Oh, put the moves on him. You're too slow. You're too tiny. Let's go.
What do you mean? He only has 9 yards.
But you see how he got him though? It looked really nice.
Well, now he's gonna
You
have
make everything sound exciting.
pretty nice. But now he's gonna have 19 yards. He had 9 yards before that catch.
I do make everything sound exciting.
I need him to get 45.
See, that's the thing, Mike. The trades that I make in that league, people don't think they're exciting, because I'm not talking about it. You know, like you're just seeing it like with your eyes. You gotta like really hear me talk about it.
No, there's no convincing me on that one, dude. That one was bad.
That's all right. I'll say this. I think the Justin Jefferson for Deshaun Watson trade was bad.
That was worse.
Yeah, hindsight. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But but you know what's funny though? Oh, Zach Ertz and Justin Jefferson for Deshaun Watson. But what's worse is that he didn't even play Zach Ertz or Justin Jefferson the past 2 weeks. He just has them on his bench. So
he's not even using them. Has Justin Jefferson been good?
I don't know. No, I think he had 4 points.
Yeah, he has. Except for this last game against the Cowboys.
Yeah, 4 points. So it's not really that bad of a trade. I mean, I didn't get anything back from it technically at this point. No, but it wasn't that bad of a trade. But you know what? Now I kind of would have liked to not trade it for Deshaun Watson and then use the Justin Jefferson trade to trade for Herbert and Jackson for you. I would have gave you Pittman, Lockett, Jackson, CMC, Wentz, and another running back probably for those 2 quarterbacks.
I wouldn't have taken
That's a lot to give up.
You wouldn't have taken it? See, Mike?
You're not going to win this league without 2 quarterbacks, Jay.
I know. My whole reasoning for trading for 2 quarterbacks right now.
Yeah, but I won't have 2 quarterbacks then. If I
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I just traded for 2 quarterbacks right now. Needed them.
I'm telling you how much I hate both of them. Right now.
But the thing is, though, Mike, is that Derrick Henry's out for the season. I need to do something. You know, I can't just sit there and let him just let
if you
both.
were willing to trade all these crazy trades, you should have traded Henry a long time ago.
No, I can't. I love Henry. He's one of my favorite players. But CMC, listen. All I want to know, the CMC in 2 starts has given me 6 total points in 2 starts. And in 5 games, I think I've had him for like 5 weeks, and he's missed 3 weeks completely. So he literally had 6 points in 2 starts and missed 3 weeks completely. Like I can't have him and Derrick Henry on my team.
Is it Thursday we can hear you talk about the Chargers? What do you want? What's the questions, Jason? I'll answer all your questions right now. I'll answer all your questions. I'll answer all the questions about the Chargers from everyone right now if you guys like and subscribe to the channel right now.
When are the Chargers going to finally get it together?
Shoot, Jason. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm all ears. I'm excited. And anyone else in the chat that wants to hear me talk about the Chargers' bad game against the Patriots?
What happened, What happened, Mike? What
Not
caused
you,
the Chargers
same
to
old.
lose that
Anyone
game?
except for you, same old.
The Giants have Tay Crowder. I wonder if he's related to Jay Crowder. That'd be super cool.
That would be awkward. They named them the same thing.
No, it's Tay and Jay. It might be twins.
Jason, Window's closing. I'm gonna close the questioning soon.
No, he's typing up a very long, intricate question for you, Mike. See?
Yes, I do think the Chargers will win the AFC West. Next question.
But what about the Raiders? The Raiders are there too, Mike.
They're gonna come in third. Next question.
The Broncos?
The Chiefs.
Oh, the Chiefs. Okay. I forgot about the Chiefs. Forgot they were a team for a second.
That means I don't have to unlike and unsubscribe. No, don't do that. We love you.
He said I have to unlike and It's funny.
Jason's laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm serious, Jason.
No, he's joking. The Raiders are going to win the division, Jason.
No, they're not.
Would you agree, Jason, the Raiders are going to win the division, or do you think the Chargers are going to win it? Jason, let us know.
What do you think Jason thinks?
Yeah, Jason, let us know what you think.
What do you think?
Why does the Chargers give the personal foul? Oh, because the refs are crazy this year. Everything's a personal foul, taunting foul. Oh, Travis Kelce caught a ball earlier, Mike, when I was off air.
I saw that. It's okay. You can catch one as long as he doesn't catch a touchdown pass.
That's true. Oh, Jason agrees.
Yeah, he does.
I told you, Mike, people have the Raiders this year in the AFC West.
I didn't see any personal fouls.
Sea Chickens think the Cardinals are trash. Dang, well, we'll see when they play each other. The Sea Chickens will still think that because I think the Cardinals will still win even without J.J. Watt. But we'll see because Russ is a beast.
When's Russ come back? After
Week
the
10.
bye?
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Oh, I'm without Rashard Penny this week, too. He has a bye week this week. I have no running backs now because Rashard Penny has a bye week. Oh, I picked up Darius Geis, though, and Todd Gurley.
Who did Darius Geis go to?
He might go to the Titans or some other team that needs a running back, maybe.
Might?
It's possible. It's possible.
I picked up AP.
Yeah, I know. When you picked up AP, I was like, I got to pick up Todd Gurley and Darius Geis and everyone else.
I picked up AP before
I'm
he
so
got signed.
mad. I traded McNichols, Derrick Henry's backup, earlier this week in the 32-man league.
Oh, dang. That was
Big
not
mess up.
smart.
I mean, who
What's
could
crazy, I have a league. I
Who
can't
could've-
drop people, and I can't pick people up, and I have Derrick Henry and Evans on that team. And both of them are hurt on the same team.
Oof.
And I have Hawkins as my other
What
backup
do
running back.
you guys think about my team in the 32-man Mike on the mic fantasy football mid?
I almost lost this week, Mike, in the 32-man league because Mike Williams, T.Y. Hilton, Omar Ali Cox, and Emmanuel Sanders combined for 4 points.
You won, though?
Yeah, I'm winning right now.
Oh, that's pretty beast.
I'm projected to win because Patrick Mahomes doesn't look like he's going to do a thing.
But my question is, what do you guys think about Mike on the Mic Sports having the highest scoring team in the first week by a wide margin?
On the 32-man league?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me check.
I think good for you, Mike.
There ain't nothing to check. I'm telling you what's a fact.
No, I believe you. I just want to check like your players and stuff and how it happened. You know, I believe you though.
Oh yeah, you want to check out the squad and
Who
look
are
at
your
my
wide
bench.
receivers?
Look
Mike,
at my
do
bench.
you want Mike Williams? I'll trade him to you.
I love
want
Mike
Mike
Williams.
Williams.
He's my favorite player.
Jay wants him.
I just traded my Joe for him.
One of you guys want Cedric Wilson? I'm gonna stick with Jamal Agnew as my reserve receiver / flex guy.
Yeah, sure. I'll take Wilson. What do you want for him?
Russell
Send
Wilson.
me some offers. I'm gonna put him on the trade block right now.
Ooh, my guy McCall Hardman with the tubby.
It's not Russell Wilson.
McCall Hardman, let's go. I have him in like some other leagues. All right. let's
No,
see.
they score. That means my offense has to score.
Cedric Wilson.
Oh, I don't know. The ball looks like he touched the ground. They might reverse that. All right, Cedric. Oh, I don't like Cedric Wilson. I don't like him. Let's see. So you had Mike White, who obviously is one of the best players of all time. You have Michael Carter, who I love. Bro, you sniped Michael Carter from me. It's all good though.
Michael Carter, the baller.
Balled out. Stephon Diggs played all right. Deontay Johnson played all right. Tyler Higbee played all right.
That might stand.
Yeah, your team is pretty good.
As long as Mike White keeps starting.
Pretty good.
You know what I say? Just keep Zach Wilson healthy and ice him the rest of the year. You know?
I'm not trading Zeke. I'm trying to get Mike Gesicki, and he keeps wanting me to trade Zeke.
I'll give you Cedric Wilson for Zeke.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Sam.
And
Now
J.D.
you can give him
McKissick. J.D. McKissick, Cedric Wilson for Zeke.
Someone sending me Trey Lance and Jakeem Grant for Russell Wilson. That
In
might
this 32-man league where it's really stingy, that's 2 starters for 1 starter.
That's true. Is Trey Lance going to start though? Is that a fact?
No, not Trey Lance. I said Cedric Wilson and J.D. McKissick for Zeke.
Oh, my bad.
The Chargers should have never left San Diego to be the 5th favorite team in LA. Lakers, Dodgers, Clippers, Rams, USC, UCLA, then the Chargers. Maybe the 7th best team in LA. That's the thing, Bodo, is that the owner of the Chargers does not care if they're liked or disliked. All he cares about is if this keeps coming into his pocket. And in Los Angeles, this will keep coming into his pocket no matter what he does. In San Diego,
facts. Also, you missed
selling the games out.
Hey, Bodo, you also missed the team. You missed Roosevelt High School.
I sent you a trade offer for Cedric Wilson, Mike.
Technically modern day in Santa Ana, but that would also be another one that people like more than the Chargers.
What's
Yes, fumbled.
No way.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes fumbled it, but they recovered it pretty easily.
Oh, they recovered it. Damn it.
But then, who else is there? I'm trying to think. Oh, St. John Bosco over the Chargers, I would say. That's where Josh Rosen came out of. So
Fumble. What's the offer? Same old.
I sent it to you.
Why can't we just talk about it? We're on the same screen together.
Oh, yeah. I sent you Bolden for Cedric Wilson.
I don't want no Bolden.
All right.
I'll
change it around.
Trying to scheme me. Here, I'll send a counter.
Bolden and Pruitt, the Titans tight end.
You really don't want Bolden, huh?
Not really.
all right, Mike, I'm gonna actually ask you a question now, and Samuel, if you want to chime in. Russell Wilson and Russell Gage, the two Russells that I have, for Austin Eckler and Kadarius Toney, is that good, or should I not put Russell Gage in that trade?
That's not too bad.
Go for it.
Depends
In
on
what,
Kadarius
32-man
Toney's
league?
hand.
Yeah. What? Yeah, it is 32. What? You said what?
What trade are you doing this in?
The 32-man league, yeah. But Russell Gage is a wide receiver 1 in Atlanta, though, so I don't know. But I don't know if I'm giving up too much. My problem is I give up too much.
Stink, same old.
Hmm?
Both these guys stink.
All right, I'll modify it again.
Bolden's scored 2 points like 10 times this year. And Pruitt has only scored over 10 once.
I don't want to give up. Oh, I don't want to give up Sam.
Stay scheming.
Who's this Jefferson guy? Jamar Jefferson?
Oh, he was the Detroit's. He filled in for Jamal Williams this week.
Ah.
I'll give you him if you want.
No. I don't want him. Don't want him. Here.
All right, I threw in Kyle Juszczyk and Keelan Cole in that trade instead.
Wait, I'm gonna let Mike send me a trade because I'm gonna try to make a trade with somebody else.
I got you.
32-man league, Bodo. I'll tell you right now. These are my players in the 32-man league: Justin Herbert, Kyle Juszczyk, Alexander Madison, Laviska Shenault, Russell Gage, Dan Arnold, Jordan Atkins, Russell Wilson, Devonta Freeman, Jamal Williams, Deshaun Jackson, Keelan Cole. So we got 12 players and 2 IR spots.
Retro Bowl or Legend Bowl?
Retro Bowl.
Have no dog in that fight. We have, I think, 12 on each team, with bench included. So I think like 7 in the starting lineup.
8 ball MJG. No, I thought you were gonna send it. Should I just look them up on like YouTube or something? 8 ball and MJG. I feel like I heard that before somewhere in my life.
1,500. What's he talking about?
Oh, 1,500.
No,
Oh.
no.
Oh man, these streams are always good. You know, like Mike, Samuel Sports.
The usual. And Jay
So
Fly.
now you want Zeke for Wilson and Higbee.
You're getting 2 starters at positions that you need them for 1 starter. I'd throw McKissick in if that's what it would take. A little
For Zeke?
replacement. So you still have an RB 1/2 in this league.
Oh yeah, Jason. The song that I heard was
You have Booker. Booker's
Stay
good.
Fly. 8 ball MJG.
Yeah, but Booker's not going to be a starter when Saquon comes back.
How long do you think Saquon's be back for when he comes back? Same old.
Saquon's supposed to come back next week.
Yeah, but how long will he be back for? A quarter
I
and a
think
half?
Saquon will be back for good this time.
2
They're
quarters?
going to be back for good, Mike. He's the best running back right now.
Jay Fly.
Let's go, baby. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Yes. Let's go, Samo. Giants, baby. Giants City. What?
I love your pure excitement. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I know, bro.
Watch it end up
Evan
being
Ingram
like
already
a
has 2 targets.
6-yard play that he just
He
hyped up
does,
for
yeah.
me.
It usually is a 6-yard play when that happens.
Well, first of all, 2 things. One, he already has 2 targets, and it's only the 4th quarter, so that's good. And he has a touchdown, and that's good. And I thought he was going to break loose for a touchdown on that play because he had a lot of space, but then for some reason he only got 6 yards out of that or whatever, 7 yards. I don't know how that happened, but I thought he was going to break loose for like a touchdown or at least like 20. Anytime Evan Ingram is targeted, I'm going to be excited, though, because I feel like that's a rare occurrence this year. Woo! That's some crazy right now. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I'm wild as hell. I'm pretty wild sometimes. I don't know what goes on in my life. That's why I don't do none of that stuff. Same old we're talking about. Like me and Samo, we don't drink, we don't smoke, we won't do nothing, you know? I feel like we're naturally on some.
Wait, I'm gonna try to make another trade for
It would suck to have the number 1 and number 2. Oh yeah, it did happen. That did happen, Boda. I think the same Boda actually. He had like the 4th pick. He had to wait forever. That's right, though. He got to read a book. He got to read a Harry Potter book and then go back to his next pick after.
3rd and 1.
If you could read 1 page of a Harry Potter book.
It's a pass. It's a catch. It's a conversion.
Flag.
Is that Rashad Penny? How'd you guys get Rashad Penny?
No, it's Elijah Penny.
Oh, Elijah Penny. Are they friends?
Penny, bro. He's a
I don't
pilot.
know.
That's my best running back.
In a 32-man league, it would suck to have number 1 or number 32. You'd be waiting like 6 days before you make your next
I had
pick.
the number 4 pick, and I had to wait so long for my 2nd rounder.
Yeah, but you got Zeke. Who you're going to trade to me?
No, I'm not.
All right, guys. In our War Zone of Attrition League, these are my running backs right now. Rashad Penny. I'm looking. Todd Gurley, Darius Geis. And those are my running backs right now.
This is a roster that's had Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry, CMC all on it at different times.
Joe Mixon, Chubb.
You did this to yourself. You deserve this.
Oh, it's fun. I like it. No, it's fun. That's all that matters is that we're having fun, Mike. That's all that matters.
Thanks for putting a space in there, Jason. I appreciate you.
Oh, let's go. Number 15.
This game is 17-17, so Joe Morley was right and I was wrong. It's just a nice little cap to my weekend. Having a great one.
What was Joe Morley right about?
He said this game was going to be close, and I told him he's stupid for thinking it's going to be close.
Well, first of all, it's a primetime game. Geno Smith was technically close in all his primetime games, so.
Yeah, but he was playing not the greatest teams.
Yeah, primetime has been really weird. Whoever this, I mean, I don't know.
And I'd take Geno Smith over Daniel Jones.
Oh, now you're just on that loud pack.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Don't clip that.
Clip it, fellas. Clip it, and then when we have him get a Daniel Jones jersey, we just mesh up.
Is that what it's going to be? Is it going to be a Daniel Jones jersey?
I'm leaning heavily towards after this game because he's playing so well. I feel like you're going to want his jersey, you know?
All right, if he wins, then it's going to be him. If they lose, then I'll leave it open. You can still pick him if you want.
All right. Maybe Drew Lock if they lose.
I'd rather have Jones than Locke.
But Lock is in your division at least.
Yeah, but when I make the jokes about it, I don't want to put on the Locke jersey, so I just won't ever use it for anything. I would actually.
Why not? You love it. What about
Jones.
an orange Drew Lock jersey?
I would use the Jones jersey as a prop, so I'd be okay with getting the Jones jersey. I would not ever use the Locke one.
All right. Yeah, all right. Then we'll do a Jones jersey because the Giants are cool anyway. You want to have a Giants jersey anyway.
Obviously, I have a Giants jersey. You want to
Ray
guess who
Rice?
it is? You want to try and guess who it? Ray Rice wasn't on the Giants.
You can still get a custom one.
You want to try and guess who it is?
Jeremy Shockey.
Nope.
Randy Moss.
Nope.
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning.
Not Eli.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Not Odell. I wish I had Odell. Can you?
Victor Cruz.
Devontae Booker.
It is a guy that is retired. That's the hint.
Victor Cruz.
It's not Victor Cruz.
Oh, Dexter Lawrence. No. Deshaun. No, what's the guy's name? Lawrence Taylor.
It's not Lawrence Taylor.
Michael Strahan.
He's a Giants legend. If I can ever find his jersey.
Michael Strahan, isn't it?
Last chance, not Michael Strahan.
Oh, oh,
A reveal.
Antonio Gibson, Tyrese Hill, David Tyree, Reader, Hoover, Harper,
Tiki
Barber.
Barber.
You said everyone except for Tiki Barber.
Tiki. I like that name, Tiki. I thought it was Rondé. Oh, well. Brodo, Josh Rosen is the best quarterback to ever come out of UCLA. That's true, isn't it? Or is there someone that I'm not thinking of?
Daniel Jones is doing everything right for my prize picks, guys.
Oh, Jason, see? I don't know, Mike. I feel like this is where everyone's leaning. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems like we got to give the people what they want, Mike.
I can't.
What if it's not even Derek Carr? What if it's a better player like
I told you I'll do a David Carr one.
Like Nelson Aguilar? All right, what about this? What if we get a Raiders Carr jersey and just say it's David Carr instead of Derek Carr?
That's not how that works.
What about what's a good Raider?
Hayward,
Raider.
One of my favorite
Randy
players of all
Moss's a good
time.
Raider.
One of my favorite players of all time is a Raider right now.
Oh, Casey Hayward's a Raider.
That's him.
Oh, get you a Casey Hayward Raiders jersey then. Boom.
Still not a fan.
You could get a Charles Woodson Raiders jersey.
Charles Woodson. Nelson Aguilar.
Mad Max is one of my least favorite Raiders players.
Oh, Max Crosby. There it is. We've agreed on it. Mad Max, Jason Thomas.
I hate Max Crosby.
I would never make you wear Darryl Waller.
Are we about to punt again?
And you're going to give it to Patrick Mahomes with the 5 minutes to kill. You couldn't even complete that for my prize picks. That might have been it. I need like close to one more point. For D-Book.
Oh, you got it right. They're punching again, Samuel. Oh, because they could have went for it. If that was Justin Herbert out there, they would have went for it. Fortune Herbert.
I know, right?
No, I really think they would have went for this. Like, not even joking. 4th and 7 this late in the fourth quarter. I don't think they're giving the ball back to Patrick Mahomes. I don't think the Chiefs are doing that. The Chargers.
We're super close.
Travis Kelce, you're doing good with that one.
We're super close on a lot of them.
I believe it.
To Hill, and then I need Danny Dimes to D-Book, and we're going to be hitting something tonight.
Wait, what do you need for Travis Kelce?
Just not to get 9 more points.
Oh, he's good. He'd have to get like a deep touchdown at this point. That's
the only way he'd be able to do it is if he just took over this drive out of nowhere. He got like 6 catches and then a touchdown.
Yeah, Jerry Rice was a legendary Raider. He has an all-time fantasy points per season PPR. But I know Jerry Rice more is a Seahawk than a Raider, though. But he was a Raider, though. Come on, it's a punishment. Mike has to wear a Raiders jersey.
Don't listen to Jason. He's a bad influence.
All right, Jason, give me 5 Raiders. Give me 5 Raiders that you think are good enough for Mike to wear.
Jason, I'm going to put you on timeout like I did Randy Pepperton earlier.
Kenyon Drake?
No. Drake.
Yeah, Kenyon Drake. I kind of like this now. Because it's Drake. Everyone likes Drake. Drake?
Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy Drake. Check me out. Coming live from Mike's backside.
What do you think's going to happen right now, same old? Tell the people. Predict the future.
Daniel Jones, the Chiefs get stopped at 17-17. They give the ball back to Daniel Jones with 2 minutes left, game-winning field goal.
Drake. I think we're doing Drake. I think it's Drake.
See what happens.
Drake.
I won't ever use it. It'll just be in my closet, collecting dust and using it to wipe my ass when I wake up in the morning and take my morning.
Oh, so no Kenyon Drake. What about Jalen Richard? No, he's not that good.
Yeah, Jalen Richard would be better than Drake. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Oh, I like Drake. Don't they have another running back in Oakland? Not Drake. Someone else. Not important. Probably suck. Wide receivers. All right. Henry Ruggs, Brian Edwards. What about a Brian Edwards Raiders jersey?
Get a customized one with my name on it.
Yeah? Mike Williams? A Mike Williams jersey?
Oh, yeah. Let's do Mike Williams, the Chargers wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good punishment. I actually just decided I'm going to change teams. I hate the Chargers. Don't make me get a Chargers one. Please don't let me get a Chargers one. If you guys are tuned in, we appreciate you guys for sticking around with us and watching the end of this game. We got a tight one. Real quick, if you could like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, we really appreciate it. And also just watch this little video of a thumb going like this.
So after you like and subscribe, so do that right now. And then after, tell us what jersey we should make Mike get. He hates the Raiders, so that's probably where we're going to go now at this point. But
I think we've narrowed it down. We can narrow it down to a poll, right? What do we narrow it down to? Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, Kenyon Drake.
No, they're not in this. Daniel Jones and
Kenyon Drake did it. Kenyon Drake over Derek Carr now.
I'm surprised no one said James White. That's one that's like just been lurking, and no one said that one yet. But it is pretty cool, Jay, to go onto TikTok and look in the comments and see them actually putting players that I hate. That means that they're tuning into these streams and they're checking us out and they're watching us go at it like this.
Facts. I'm actually going
to go. The whole time we talk about these kind of things in length is over here on these streams.
I'm going right now because there's a bunch of more comments now.
Yeah, Al Davis.
An Al Davis jersey? Is that possible?
I don't know if that's even a thing.
Let's see. Adrian Peterson jersey, Cooper Rush jersey, Tyreek Hill jersey.
I need 40 more yards out of Patty, and I need 7 more yards out of Tyreek.
Antonio Brown Raiders jersey, Gunnar Olszewski jersey.
Holding. That's what I love. And a drop Kelsey pass. That's what I love. They got to throw it.
Jamarcus Russell Oakland jersey. That's been popular, Mike. I've seen that a lot, actually, during these streams.
They're just thinking of Raiders fans or Raiders players.
Would you take a Jamarcus Russell? I don't know. Jamarcus Russell, I feel like he's kind of a bust.
He was a bust. Kind of.
Don't do that. Don't get his jersey. Like, I feel bad saying that because I'm sure he's a nice guy, but
I don't think he is a nice guy, actually.
Is he not?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I hope he is because I feel bad if he's not. Either way. But Von Miller Rams jersey, that was a good one. Let's see. Ruggs. We got a Ruggs one right here. I like Ruggs. Mac Jones, he dominated his Chargers on Sunday, so that would be something interesting.
Someone said Adrian Phillips because he got a pick 6 against us earlier.
Oh, facts. I've seen that. I just like that right now. Drew Lock in here?
Drew Lock. They know my infinity for Drew Lock.
So, sheesh, Drew Lock is. Oh, pick! It's over!
No way.
Let's go.
Mahomes threw a pick?
There's a flag, though, so it might be coming back. But because he looks so mad right now, bro. I've never seen Mahomes so mad like this. Oh, yeah, there's a penalty on the Giants. But, I feel so bad for Patrick Mahomes. He just looks so like he wants to cry. I feel bad for him. Like, look at his face right now, Mike, if it pops up right now for you. They're going to zoom in on his face. He just looks like he wants to cry.
Who's the one that got the pick? Well, he's mad.
This guy 30?
That the Giants committed a foul. There you go. Let's do this one. Devin Hester Bears jersey. This is something I actually would add to my collection if I saw it on the shelf when I'm walking around.
There you go. Oh, what about – wait, the Von Miller Rams jersey sounded dope because, like, we say whose house is
that is dope. I would do that.
Whose house, Mike?
I don't have any Rams jerseys. Rams house, baby.
Rams house, baby. Yeah. Let's go, Rams.
Oh, wow. That was a bad read by Mahomes. He got bailed out by that penalty. That would have been a major choke.
Choke job.
They would have gotten the ball right there, in field goal range already, be able to run the clock out. They would have killed all of my prize picks. Oh, no, not Kelsey.
All right, it's only a little pass. Short.
And now there's a face mask also, and that's going to give them more yards and less yards to go to Tyreek Hill. I need 7 to Hill.
Oh, you'll get 7. They have plenty of space.
Bo Jackson, yeah, let's do a Bo Jackson one.
What about Teddy Bridgewater? Broncos. Nah, that's worse than Drew Lock.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. Jason, I want to show you something. See this ESPN thing? It has a pretty cool thing where you can go to other teams. Look. I'm going to go to NFL. I'm going to go to scores. Then we're going to scroll. And we're going to go back a couple weeks. What was it, week 4?
Raiders, Chargers? I know.
Jason, let's look. Oh, wow, Monday Night Football. I went to that game. What is this, man? This is pretty. Derek Carr, 21 of 34, 196. Got destroyed. Josh Jacobs against the worst rush defense in the league.
That's what I'm thinking about. That's trash. Josh Jacobs.
He is trash.
Yeah, don't get his jersey. I'm saying Kenyon Drake, bro. I really want. So it's like, comment below. Kenyon Drake, Drew Lock, or Daniel Jones. Comment below. Who do you guys want to see? Honestly, I like Kenyon Drake a lot. He be in his feelings sometimes, but I do like him.
Just a light reminder, Jason. Just a light reminder.
Yeah, I know.
Are the Chiefs playing for a field goal? I've never seen the Chiefs do this.
It's because they're too good. They're too good.
They're actually too bad. That's why they're doing this. They're afraid
they're too bad. Well, that's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad. I cannot believe that the Giants are about to beat the Chiefs.
We can't believe it, fellas, but it's happening live in front of our eyes.
I'm going to be on Joe Morley's side with the Chiefs not making the playoffs if they lose this game.
Fletcher Cox to the Raiders. Then you got to get a Cox Raiders jersey.
No. This is fake, right?
I don't know. What about a Jalen Hurts jersey? You love Jalen Hurts.
I think the Chargers were interested in acquiring defensive line also, they were saying. So hopefully they go after Fletcher Cox.
Ooh, what about a Joe Flacco Jets jersey? No, that's too much.
Throwing away timeouts so that way Daniel Jones can't do it.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes touchdown looking like – oh, no, he got stopped.
Mahomes got the yards.
Yeah, Mahomes, passed it to Michael Hardman for like a 20-yard pass, almost 15 yards. But that's right. You still have the 8 yards or whatever, 7 yards you need.
Oh, it was a little pitch play.
Yep, little push pass. I told you I'm really good at those, Mike. I could run those all day. I'm accurate.
That's pretty easy to be accurate at.
You should have seen me and your boy Paul run the dive right plays. I kept handing the ball off perfect. The pitches, my little HB tosses are perfect.
Work together on it.
Yeah, I was like, just in case we need someone to hand the ball off or anything, but we didn't have any running backs.
Harmon.
Oh, no, Mike. Oh, there you go, Mike.
It better not be Kelsey.
No, it's not.
Tyreek Hill?
No, it's not. But it basically sets up Hill for a chance to get those 7 yards you needed, basically.
Oh, really? Holding?
Because they got negative 1 yard, so now he has like.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten those 7 yards this entire drive.
Because if he would have ran for like 2 yards, there would have been no chance that Tyreek gets those 7. Yeah. But now there's a chance.
Come on, Tyreek. I actually had this rewinded so I'd be even with Joe and Tony, so I'll fast forward to be closer to you.
Oh, yeah, I know. Or I could rewind too, or we could figure something out. Just fast forward to where I'm at.
Catching up.
Because it's 2-minute warning anyway, so.
Oh. They're not running a play before the 2-minute warning?
Nope.
Smart.
So, Mike, really quick. Travis Kelce scored a touchdown. You're still okay, right? Because 9 points is a lot.
I don't know, because he did have a big catch.
It was like a 10-yard.
If he catches a touchdown, I'll be good, I think. Nope. I'd be toast if he catches a touchdown.
Okay. Well, that's not likely to happen.
Are you saying he caught the touchdown?
Who got it?
Patrick Mahomes needs 2 more yards passing, and Tyreek Hill needs 7 more yards receiving, and I've got 5 out of 5 because Daniel Jones only needs 1 more fantasy point, and Devontae Booker needs 0.2 fantasy points. Do not do this to me for the 4th time or 5th time this damn season where everyone needs 1 damn touch. Everyone on this freaking prize pick needs 1 damn touch.
Well,
you ever seen anything that's close? Look at this. Look at this, all the way down.
No, I've seen it that close multiple times this season.
1 more.
I think that happened with me once too, and they like recounted it and I lost. But I'll say this, Mike, because it looks like they're running the ball when normally they'd be passing in this situation. You think they're just gonna run the ball, make the Giants use their timeouts and they kick a field goal?
I sure hope not. If this game goes, if they somehow, I'm rooting for them to throw a 7-yard pass.
Get a touchdown if he does.
I'm rooting for them to throw a 7-yard pass to Tyreek Hill, and him get the 8 yards and then fumble into the end zone, and then the Giants recover, and we go.
You know what might kill you, Mike, is if they run the ball, and then they get like 6 yards or something like that, and they're at like the goal line. And then third, they play action to a touchdown to the tight end Travis Kelce, and that would like completely ruin all 5 of your picks right there, basically.
That would ruin the whole thing. Yeah, that would just. I love how you come up with these scenarios. Then they usually take place in real life. They are going to run the ball, huh? That's smart to run the ball. But also, if they want to just score and get it out of the way, they may hit play action here on this first play after the 2-minute warning.
They might, yeah. They might.
Also, Patrick Mahomes keeping it and running it would kill me too, because then Tyreek Hill gets nothing. Mahomes doesn't get a passing yard. I need one passing yard.
Dang.
And I'll be screwed.
Your situations be hilarious though. That's funny.
Well, I mean, if the Chiefs score and I don't get them, I'm rooting for the Giants heavy to send this to OT.
Oh yeah. That you still have. That's a really good possibility. If they kick a field goal, the Giants will probably kick a field goal, go to overtime. Then you'll win all of them for sure.
Yes, I said yes. They're still winning the division.
You're social distancing from his Chargers questions.
I'm vaccinated.
Oh, there you go.
I don't gotta worry about it.
He got his yard, Mike.
He got the yard.
Patrick Mahomes he got 2 yards on that.
We're with the Kelsey though.
Yeah, but Kelsey.
Now if he gets a touchdown, I'm screwed for sure.
No, Kelsey, you need him to not get a touchdown basically, and you'll be fine. That wasn't even close to a touchdown. That was just a little like toss. Who's that lady? Why is she looking at the TV while we're looking at other TV? But yeah, now you got the Patrick Mahomes prize picks. Let's go, Mike. We root for Mike on this network, everybody. So show some love. Tell him that good things are going to happen.
Good things are going to happen.
He said Tyreek Hill catches the ball, runs into the 1 yard line, ladders it back to Kelsey for a touchdown.
Is that? Woo. What yard line are they on?
They're on the 8, so you still have a chance.
It has to be to Tyreek Hill for the touchdown.
They're down. Let's see.
They got to pass. If they don't get it, they got
but he's going to take it for the field goal. Yeah, because they have no timeouts left, so Patrick Mahomes is just going to.
If it doesn't go to Hill, I want you to throw an interception. He's running. He's sacked.
Kelsey's like, damn, bruh. I was there.
They killed a lot of clock, but all they got to do now is get in a field goal range, send this to OT, and virtually.
Oh, my goodness, bro. He had Travis Kelsey wide open for a touchdown.
Let's go, Giants.
Watch the replay. Bloody.
Yeah, they're going to have 1 minute left to get in a field goal range, Bodo, against this trash defense.
Hey, Mike, how mad would you have been if you would have hit Travis Kelsey for that open touchdown right now?
A little bit more mad than I am that Tyreek Hill didn't get a single pass the entire last drive. Like, that's all I needed was one pass to him.
But they're going to overtime, so you'll be fine. It looks like over. Unless if the Chiefs defense is really that bad, where they're going to give up a touchdown in a minute to Daniel Jones.
He almost sliced that.
Yeah, you're good, Mike. You're going to get those for sure. Overtime. The only way you don't get it is if the Giants get the ball first in overtime and they just run down and score a touchdown, but I don't see that happening either. Blue 18. Danny Dimes.
Let's go, Danny Dimes. First time I ever rooted for you. Let's go. Go get this field goal right now. Look at Jason Garrett, Danny Dimes. What a combo. Let's do it.
I know you're a big fan of Danny Dimes, but I don't know if he's going to score this touchdown, Mike. He might score this touchdown, though. We'll see.
No, I don't want him to score a touchdown.
He might score a touchdown with no time left on the clock, just like throw like something and then boom, you know?
I don't want him to score a touchdown. I want him to kick a field goal. I need Tyreek Hill to get 7 freaking yards.
Daniel Jones can't kick field goals. He's a quarterback.
Or kick field goal. I want him to get his team into field goal range to kick the field goal.
I'll just play with you, Mike.
I know you are. I know you are. Don't say INTs. No INTs. He still needs to get one fantasy point also for me during this.
At least Mike knows that I'm just messing around, you know?
Yeah, I've gotten to know you a little bit.
It's fun times.
Still working on it.
Still working on it.
Let's go, Giants. Let's go.
Jets.
Field goal.
Field goal.
I need one Booker catch as well. He needs 0.2 points.
Let's go, Devin Booker.
D-Book. He's in there. I see him. Number 28, right? Yep, there he is.
He's in there. Oh, yeah, they throwing it to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the check down. Usually the defense backs way off in these situations.
Do or like a streak play to Booker deep down the field.
Oh,
there he goes to my guy.
And that dude's gonna miss the field goal.
Oh, Josh Fields. I'm just playing who? Graham Gano.
Yeah, Graham Gano.
Graham Gano.
Oh, DD. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. He did.
I got my guy Evan Ingram.
Yeah,
He's
he got out of
balling,
bounds. He just got out of
helping
bounds.
me beat crusty fantasy football.
And Jason, I will not take your money. I will not take your money.
Yeah, I will pay you to wear a card jersey. Pay me, Jason.
Evan
I love the
Ingram
Chargers.
gets out of bounds in the first play. Oh, I just saw a spoiler.
Oh, on the screen? Yeah, I seen that too. He got sacked.
Daniel Jones, you poop. You trash.
Did you see that Giants fan on the screen? He's just like, why do I keep going to these games?
Why do I keep going to these games? In Kansas City. I don't think he's gone to very many Giants games this year.
No! Sorry, Mike. The Devin Booker as a tight end? I don't think Devin Booker would be a good tight end, to be honest. I mean, he is 6'5".
Man, screw Daniel Jones.
Bro, Evan Ingram could have caught that, though, and then he would have really had me beat crusty fantasy football by even more.
Take this off. So if Daniel Jones gets a miracle first down here, I can really celebrate with true passion.
Oh my
I don't think
goodness.
it's happening.
I only beat Krusty by 17 points. That would have been like, what, 20 points if he would have caught that?
Spooky Prince, he wants to see the Chiefs take the dub tonight. Appreciate you tuning in, man. If you want to subscribe, we're live for every primetime game. We're going to be live for Mike White versus Carson Wentz on Thursday. That's going to be a thriller. A lot better in this game. 4th and 15. Jones steps back, and he doesn't even get the throw out. Fucking Daniel Jones, bro. All right, let's end this.
Stupid Daniel Jones. Well, the prize picks, you got Travis Kelce's and then someone else's, right?
And Mahomes, it's not enough. I came an inch away on all the other ones.
Yeah, bro, they be doing that. It's all rigged, Mike.
I don't think it's rigged. I just think it's bad luck that Daniel Jones can't do shit.
Your love for Daniel Jones is...
This defense is awful.
Evan Ingram should have caught that.
I better not watch the film later and see that there were people open on this last drive and he just didn't do it. Because I'm even more mad.
Well, I have Travis Kelce in like a few leagues. I needed him to do something, and he didn't do anything, so I feel you.
Dave Bautista at linebacker or defensive line.
Ooh, linebacker.
Yeah, that's what he does, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to Monday Night Football stream. Very much disappointed in Daniel Jones and these Giants at the end of this game, but did we really expect them to win? Did we really think they were going to win?
Yeah, a lot of people I think really did.
To be fair, some people did. Dave Bautista would make a nasty linebacker. I agree with Omar here, and I also agree that Andy Isabella needs to get the hell out of Arizona. Get
him out of there. He's too good.
On most streams. We have a lot of action going on the channel this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 24/7. There's content coming to the channel. You do not want to miss it. And just keep a lookout for it. Jay Fly, you want to plug? You want to tell them to go follow you? Also go leave jersey recommendations in your comments.
Yes, follow me and leave jersey recommendations for Mike on the mic. Right there, J100. But yeah, let's do that. That's basically it. That we always on here. We always have fun. We got some shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday. So holla at us. Come find us out. TikTok, J100. You already know.
And we hate Daniel Jones, right?
We love him.
No.
We love him a lot.
H.
He's gonna probably have a jersey by like next week of Daniel Jones. I don't know what he's talking about.